Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. YouTube send out my notification. Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV, we are live, we are live, we are live. Shouting out and blessings to each and everyone out there in YouTube land. And I'm going to say shout out to everyone keeping safe today and sending out blessings. You know what I say? Wait for the ones and ones them for forward in the chat and thing. I have a whole lot of reasoning today about Bounty Killer being the godfather of dancehall. You feel me, my people? So with that said, you don't know, we'll kick it off with the Jamaica vibes. Intro music, you don't know, that's how we do it over here now. We do it different over here now. Now, people, this rhythm is called the Big Life Rhythm, produced by Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. So I want to get used to it, you feel me? So we'll kick things off right about now.
Tools on the beat, tools on the beat.
Remember to like up the live stream as in the forward in the building. Remember like up the live pad and the forward in the building. It's Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV, the channel with the most vibes. Kicking things off for you and yours right about now. Big up the ones and ones, you feel me? Big up the One Family Movement. Big up Movement TV, Mr. Gaza, Lady Gaza. You feel me? Punch City. You feel me? Fry Neck, Pepper Skull, Real Vibe. You don't know. 95 Boss, bless up, Pure Breezy. Bless up Optimus Prime, Cash Code. And all the ones and ones who always support Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV that keeps you rocking, rocking, rocking. Bless up on the stealth people. But they are up and running live on the YouTube street once again. And do remember, people, like I tell you, this rhythm is called the Big Life Rhythm, produced by yours truly, 1JVE, Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. Get used to this one, people. Well, it's a Sunday and it's cloudy outside. Few drops of rain falling from heaven as the Almighty pour out His blessings on us. And we give thanks, people. Feel me? Wishing each and every one a blessed Sunday. As we gonna kick things off in a few. Shouting out to all the New York City crew. All the people in UK, Canada, Jamaica, all around the world that's watching Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV right about now. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so today. And give this live a thumbs up. Remember I said, like up the live as on the forward in. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV. Mr. Gaza, active, my bro. Bless up, bless up. Feel me? Lady Gaza and the ones and ones. But they are live and active again, my people. You don't know, it's a very cloudy Sunday. You know me I say, look rain that fall outside a few minutes ago and thing. So there, as well I say, we're gonna speak about Bounty Killer today. You know me I say, you know, Bounty Killer no chase down the kingship and the king argument and the king debate. You know me I say, Bounty Killer legacy cannot be removed in dancehall history. You know what I say? So when it comes to the dancehall thing, we all look on it like, the Godfather, the movie, you don't know. So Bounty Killer is the Godfather of dancehall, and we can't deny that. You know what I say? As much artists as we say Bounty Killer done bring to the forefront. You know what I say? I want to know the names. I mean, I have to really call them out at this time. I don't know everybody with Bounty Killer boss and the staple with Bounty Killer has been for dancehall for all these years now and getting ready to do his show in the Barclays on July 5th. People make sure if you're not listening to this time, you can go, they go support the G, give Bounty Killer strength also. And the show is Massacre, Idona, and Mavado. So that's a pretty good look. And me I say, want the show be a success because it's about dancehall, I want the genre continue to grow and continue to just move forward, you feel me? Yeah. So yeah, so Mr. Gaza, big up in our place, my G. There, I go and take it easy on a Sunday, me I say. So, I could talk about Bounty Killer now and thing, me I say, because we don't know where Bounty Killer bring to the music, all the hits. Me I say, Bounty Killer have all of the hits them, when it comes to the Warlord, me I say. And there's so many hits, so many names, we can name out a bag of tune where Bounty Killer don't do and make him name in the business, pan him forward, pan the dancehall scene. Me I say, the rivalry with him and Beanie Man, me I say, bring Cartel, me I say, bring Cartel to the world, then him and Cartel getting a little dancehall feud. And now they are good in a good space and things. So that's what dancehall is. Me I say, you can have a little feud and then move on and continue to, me I say, strive in the business. It's not all about keeping an animosity and them thing there. It's about, growing, learning, and having an understanding. And most of the time, like I say, a lot of these things that take place is always petty. Me I say some petty little things will always mash up friendship and them thing there. And we know depend that thing also. Me I say, like we say, one family we say, and we are keep it that way, the positive energy always and nothing less. Me I say my people. Yeah. So, like me say, when it comes to this dancehall business, people, how great is Bounty Killer? You know? The greatness of Bounty Killer shows itself throughout the years, all these years. Me I say take away him visa, get back in visa. And at the time when them take away Bounty visa, Bounty was at that point, Bounty still have him visa, me I say, I reach a for a long time. Who that Pepper Skull, my brother? 9 years skull.
Give me a minute, 1 minute. May I check it? 1 minute.
Okay, may I hear you now? Eh. Yeah. So like we I say, me I say, what Bounty has done, you know, it cannot be overlooked, overshadowed in any way, shape, or form. Me I say, Bounty Killers give us tunes, hit tunes like Look Into My Eyes, me I say, Can't Believe My Eyes, me I say, Poor People, Fed Up, me I say, so many hits, my people. Like I say, I'm not really getting at the names of the song. We're just going to talk about Bounty Killer, the person, and the things that he have done for dance, done for many artists. That's why he's the godfather of dancehall. I say, he is the godfather of dancehall, and that is it, no less. You feel me? Yeah, so, one of the artists, we're going to speak of his Vibes Cartel, me I say, cause, me I say, Bounty Killer being the father, Vibes Cartel being the son, me I say. So, if you ever go overlook Bounty Killer greatness, then you also go overshadow Vibes Cartel greatness. In a sense, like say, you know me I say you can't diminish what Bounty Killer has done and what he has done for Vibes Cartel. And like we see many times with Vibes Cartel even making son them know say that the life them a live now, the good life is because of Bounty Killer. You know me I say? Yeah, so one thing I respect about Vibes Cartel when he did that, you know me I say that highlight the realness, in the G. You feel me? To make him son them know say, yo, look here. All them nice things I wanna have on this nice life, I'm bound to do it, I'm bound to do it. So I have to respect bounty. You know me I say, which is them grandfather. And me I say also popcorn. Yeah. So we say the lineage of the dancehall and the bounty killer bloodline, it just trickled down right in a dancehall from them time until now. You feel me? Yeah. And I just saw the thing said. So we just gonna speak about Bounty Killer today. Me I say wait for some more ones and ones. Check in Mr. Gaza did it so forward for the panel to give him perspective on this whole Bounty Killer being the godfather of dancehall. Me I say cause when you say you're the godfather, that mean use the the top of the chain. Me I say, yeah. And then all of the soldier them where, me I say you bring up in the ranks and them thing that, me I say that's what make you the godfather. Me I say if you notice it, so much artists love Bounty Killer and for the things with them, we him do for them. Me I say even though Bounty Killer used to say him angry, miserable and cross. Me I say that was Bounty. Me I say you don't know you can't just approach Bounty Killer in any other way. Me I say when you want to talk to him and them thing there. But put that to the side, people. The music thing is what we are talking about and the greatness of Bounty Killer. Me I say. Me I say, remember all when them do the verses, the man Beanie Man. Me I say that was very epic. A lot of people say that was them best verses. Me I say, you see where Bounty Killer really shine in that verses. Me I say. Likewise when Bounty run up on Beanie Man, this thing clash there the first time. Me I say that was an epic clash. You feel me? That Bounty Killer, me I say, yeah, Bounty Killer run up and say, people dead, dead. John, no. But one thing with Beanie still, Beanie stand up for the fight. Me I say. So you see where Bounty Killer and Beanie, they both help each other's career. For I say, for all these years. Them each help other careers. Me I say the rivalry, then them turn friend and then thing there. And me I say I do the show them together and thing and thing. Me I say till them get honor of distinction by the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Me I say, yeah, so Bounty Killer legacy cannot be overlooked or overshadowed in any way, shape, or form by anyone that say them love dancehall music. And when you say you love dancehall music, you have to really love dancehall music. You have to really love dancehall music. If you love dancehall music, I say, like Bounty Killer, have some type of love for that Bounty Killer, if you end up with the music, something that definitely wrong with the ones and ones them who, see it that way there. Me I say, yeah, even if I be the man of your artist and them thing they draw out the rivalry, me I say, that's everybody have them artists and them side and them thing there, but when we're talking about facts, the facts is there and you cannot take away the facts. Me I say people, yeah. What me I go do right now, I pull up a let's see. Can't do it now. Me not even gonna do it yet. Wait till some ones and ones more people check in and thing and everything. Pepper Skull, you there? Guess Skull still mute up.
But there, my brother, Wagwan, check, check, check.
Yeah man, hear you loud and clear. What go on, my bro?
Up yourself, my brother, Wagwan.
Mm. There, my killer. Stay go easy nice Sunday. Watch like it overcast and cloudy like some rain out for poor and thing. Me I say, but that's the blessings. Me I say.
That is it, that is it.
Yeah, so Skull,
Yeah,
don't know say Gaza you unruly, say, but what talk about Bounty Killer today. See,
see,
tell me You notice some title like Bounty Killer, the Godfather of Dancehall. You feel me? Not attach no king to him name and them thing. Tell me, give me your little perspective on Bounty Killer and how you view Bounty Killer in this dancehall space.
I mean, yo, my view Warlord and thing like it. See me? Like I mean, you don't know him bring cartel and all of them to the world and thing. You see me I say? So there's always like a respect and thing for Bounty Killer always. You see me I say? And
Mm-hmm.
thing. So that's how I look on him still. Like him always I have like the respect and everything for the for dancehall and thing. You see me I say? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, how may I put this now? So, when we are talking about the column of dancehall, right? You know what I say? We're in the column and, you know what I say? You do put bounty.
Bounty Killer definitely have one of the column them and thing for sure. And so me I say him are like one of the big man them in I think brother like. And so me I say like when I put him, Beanie Man, uh, and so me I say yeah, have only a column and thing, but Bounty Killer for the dancehall column dog would that definitely be up there dog. You see me?
Mm-hmm. Up movement, big up yourself. One family podcast. One family is saying, Mr. Gaza, bless up yourself. And my brother Pascal with it on the scale, on the
Yeah,
panel.
yeah.
Yeah, so that me I say not the skull. You know me I say, cause Bounty definitely did a lot of great things. You know me I say, I know that him get back him visa and I go performing at the Barclays for the first time. You know, a headline, a major show like that. You know me I say, with the addition of Massacre, Idona and Movado. What you think the people should expect from that show forwarding July 5th?
A good, a great show, dog. I love the lineup and think I know some great performer them there. You see me I say, and thing I don't know Massacre. As me tell people, Massacre like him next up in dog. Him I see I go like run dance all. Like you see me moving forward and thing. Him, you see me I say. So and
Okay.
then you don't know I don't a great performer and thing, and then you don't know Movado. Yes, my mother, my son and everything too. So you don't know. That just craziness. A great show dog. I can't wait for us to watch it and see how everything play out and thing, you see me?
Okay, so like how you say, Massacre next and them thing, there, right? So you say
Yes.
after Vibes Cartel, I say kind of retire, cause you know Vibes Cartel I get up in a age. A Massacre you look for take dancehall to the next level.
Yeah, because here we with Massacre now. I feel like Massacre have that thing there. You see me like the griminess, like the grung, that kind of thing, like the respect and thing. You see me I say?
Mm-hmm.
Like a him like a hardcore DJ where you see me I say him a like one hardcore DJ although him kinda change up the thing now and everything but him a like the last hardcore kinda DJ in a sense so you see me I just the thing with Massacre dog I just through Massacre no sing like whole heap of different kind of song and thing you see me I say like him won't give you like a party song then him give you like a weed song and then a girl song like him no mix it up like that. That's what me I say, but like you see, anytime him start do that, brother, me I tell you dog, it not go normal, bro.
All right, so like how you mentioned Massacre, so where does popcorn fall in that whole scenario?
Popcorn don't like set for him thing already, I think that Popcorn like a legend in a this and thing already. You see me, him done film name done writing at the thing already and thing. Him done run the ground already. Him done run the international space already to one thing and man not say like him can't do it again but like you see me him done like prove everything right now so it's just like the general lost that they had go and do what him a do now you see me I say
Yeah, me understand that, but the reason why I'm asking you, Vibes Cartel, it been say a puppy I go run the thing. You know, me I
yeah
say,
so Papi not run the thing brother Papi been a run the thing for a fucking
yeah,
time
but
you see
yeah, but no, but me I say, so when Vibes Cartel say, let's say Vibes Cartel retire now and get up in a age, so yeah, say, Pappy now go there in at the forefront, it a go be
No,
massive.
no, 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 that me I say. No, man, you mad dog. Remember say your dog have the catalog and everything now. Pop it done, do what you mad do already, no, my G. That's what me I say, like, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
And what me that say now for popcorn? The dog always like him a go up this now in a like the legend, the living legend. Like you know me I say him a graduate up to that now. You know me I say that like him not have nothing more else to prove kinda. You see me? Like all
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James and them man there, you see me? Like
Mm-hmm.
KD and them thing. When I say dog all like them man there, but me I say like the dog not have nothing else to really prove still. You see me I say? In
Mm-hmm.
my opinion still, you see me?
Mm-hmm. True
Yeah.
that, because sometimes I feel like throughout everything and every talk and every debate that go there, it's like popcorn name always get overlooked for some reason, shape or form. So that's why I really pose that question to you the way that I pose it. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because we cannot overlook the greatness of what popcorn has been doing ever since him forward in the space. You know what I say? Fabian, best of yourself, Fabian. You don't know. You feel me? Everyone in the chat up going forward through and thing. You know me I say, brother
Yeah.
Pepper Skull there and thing. You know me I say Skull. Yes, Skull. So how longer you think say Bounty can go keep up this work where him a do? You know me I say?
I mean, me not really see no age where the man them a say like you have to retire in a dancehall still in a dog. You see me I say? Cause we still see like Berries. I just a while ago me see Berries post I say like him a go up on tour. And me not sure how much Berries be, but me know Berries are like elder and thing, you see me? And the dog still a go up on tour. So me not really see like no retirement age until I guess them want like retire. You see me I say dog? But one
Mm-hmm.
thing with Killer, like him have a good catalog as well and thing. As I say, when I know the man they can always go perform and thing afterwards and thing. So you know me I say? It just
Right.
up to him I guess still dog. You see me? But me not think like them can that like you have a specific age where you have to retire from dancehall, you see me?
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
basically we have seen say when it comes to dancehall and even reggae music style, it's like there's no age limit to it and thing, is continue to do it until that day there when the father say a time for your forward home now when I see it. Because we see a lot of
Right.
the legends, them up in a age and still a do them thing. You know, me I say man like Ken Boot who sick. You know, me I say man like Freddie McGregor who kind of sick and thing and them man they in a wheelchair and them man they still a try or
Still
still
a
a do
tour.
it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, still I do it in a way, not in a major way like before, but still able to do it in some way, shape, or capacity that still the fans show appreciation to them. You know what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the same thing what we are say about Bounty Killer. You know what I say? The fans them appreciate Bounty for all the greatness of him because yo, remember say when it comes to this war thing, my bro, Bounty Killer, I know somebody for ramp with,
Right, right.
Bounty Killer, I know somebody for ramp with, man. You feel me? Yeah, man, Bounty Killer. Yo, enough people afraid to go against Bounty, when it comes to this clash thing, my bro. Cause Bounty, you don't know Bounty with him emotions and him style and just him talk and him voice, my brother. Yo, and then the lyrics where the man I go forward with. If you're not strong, you don't even gonna go up on the stage, my bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, you're not strong, you're not forward on the stage, man. You know what I say? And the thing about bounty with me love, bounty is like the poor people's them DJ. That's why them call him the poor people governor. You know what I say? Him stand up for the rights of people, regardless of what. 'Cause you don't know how the politics thing run at Jamaica. Sometimes them go against the artists them in all sort of ways for whatever reason them choose. You know what I say? And one thing you don't know say how the game run. More time them say certain things and cause certain things to limit the artist them who them feel now go with the agenda, me I say, and put a muzzle upon them mouth or say kind of blacklist them in a way in the media and certain things because them have the power, me I say. But one thing with Bounty Killer never none of that stop him. Him voice never been silent, me I say. Vice
Yeah, yeah,
always
yeah.
out there and that the people them love about Bounty too. You feel me? What you say about that?
No man, a true man. You see me? And him respect always been tall even after all these years. You see me I say? And
Mm-hmm.
thing like even towards cartel as well to cartel are the same thing as me like you see like the dog like how much respect him have in the game as well too as me I say all of the new artists them kind of give him like a forward pan him show them and things same way and everything like him a endorse them and them a endorse him back as well and thing too so you see me I say
Because one thing, like we say, there's always a blueprint and a pattern to success. We see where Bounty Killer brought many artists to the forefront. Me I say, and we see where Vibes Cartel have done the same thing. Me I say, the one thing with Vibes Cartel boasts a lot more female artists. Me I
Mhm.
say, as we know. Me I say, so that's the pattern me I talk about, So even like all me that say, I go speak through Spice in the mix, as them say Spice are the queen of dance. Let me ask you this question. Do you think say Spice, like how Cartel bring a lot of young artists to the forefront, you think that's something Spice should kinda follow in that footsteps and start bring forth some female artists to the forefront?
Yes and no. And the reason why I say that, like, I not every artist have to do that and feel pressure for like boss a artist as well too. You know what I say? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I not everybody have that gift there for do it, dog. So me that say no in a that thing, but then again, like if she want do that and embrace a new artist like that, always is a good look. You see me? It's probably another ghetto youth and thing. So not over the wrong with that. You see me? So.
Yeah, because me I say enough young female artists out there, and with the experience of been in the game so long, she can probably guide them younger females there and show them the ropes and how to, me I say, how
Yeah.
could transition themselves, me I say, to become an artist, be writing the lyrics, performing and all of them things. She have a lot to offer to young females, but I'm not talk about the male artists, I talk about young female artists who are aspiring to be dancehall artists in 2025 moving forward,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
And
'Cause
that's
you have
my
some talent.
perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because you have a lot of talented young female artists on the rise, and those that have them name in the game presently, me I say, but you don't really see a lot going on for them in the dancehall space. Me I say, me always say when it comes to the females, them, me don't know what it is, but for some reason, it's like you just see one of them out there, and that is Spice. And I like it, I see a Bounty out there, a Cartel out there, me I say a Massacre out there, a Popcorn out there. Me I say it's always just one name all the time and a Spice name. We know there's the Jada Kingdom and the rest of them, but it's just Spice name other than Shensia. Me I say. So me just I say we need a crop of female artists to forward through the door now, man, and can get the highlight with them surely and them, them deserve to make them get some recognition in the space. I think that's something that is lacking when it comes to dancehall.
I mean, them have to just have the passion in that thing. To me, them just have the passion and like the word ethics and just know what them want and all that. You know what I say? Cause I
Mhm.
always see like Jada Kingdom like so talented and all that, bro. Have the looks, have all of that, and then like she drop song like every now and then. You know what I say?
Mhm.
So. I just feel like I just the passion and the love feet and your work ethics and everything. So we get to that too. You see me that?
Yeah, and I think one of the things with Spice, where I work there, you see Spice go back from Jamaica to America and a regular. We don't really see where Jada Kingdom and them really forward in a Jamaica and touch the ground and do certain things and really, Mexico, I don't know, and I US she live, and that's one thing I always say about artists when them leave Jamaica and come forward and live in a foreign with a in America, UK or over Canada. It's something always get diminished as far as them career is concerned. It also have a lot to do with the lifestyle that you come live in a foreign now and the things where you have to put up with and the music thing is not the same. Me I say when it comes to over here and them thing there. So me always feel say them lose some, as you just say, or you just say notoriety eventually, me I say, because we notice that with a lot of them, even my father, me I say, from my father, come live a foreign and them thing there is not the same my father as he was in Jamaica at the height of his career. Me I say, so I think something in that aspect, me always say that still, what do you think about that aspect?
No, 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 facts yeah talk man, but here what me have one artist where I see where define that and as me that give squash. Even though squash the overseas squash still I find the hits them bro. But before squash, really and truly nobody never really do it still, you see me? Like
Mm-hmm.
everything the way you explain it a while ago, like when them go overseas and thing. I look on even alkaline and thing. You see what me I say? When
Mm-hmm.
Alkaline did their yard and thing, brother, Alkaline a jam hits after hits too, and them thing there. You see me? And tell him go overseas, then he kind of start slow down, I guess. You see me? I say?
Mm-hmm. Because, they're on the ground, me I say. And the ground is something special about being on the ground, me I say, when it comes to dancehall. Dancehall, even though we say internationally, but we recognize the artists where them are do on the ground, me I say. That's why this king of the dancehall debate is basically who are on the ground, me I say.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome, Mr. Gaza, to the stage. Where you say, bad bro?
Yo, yeah, deal it. Best up, Papa Skull, where you going with?
Big up in my G, all go on.
Yeah, man.
Mm. So, Mr. Gaza, what do you think about Bounty Killer being the godfather of dancehall? What's your perspective on that?
Well, first of all, define Godfather for me. Like, what does that mean?
All right, you don't know like the movie, you watch the movie The Godfather, right?
I think so, but I'm not too sure.
All right, The Godfather basically him at the top of the chain and them thing there. What I say, him at the head honcho and them thing there, and everybody else come up on them rank. So I look and say, what Bounty has done as money artist when busting at the game. I say, him is definitely the Godfather. No kingship attached to the name as the Godfather. Him powerful, him get him respect and them thing there. Just like how he going at the mafia. I say, you have to protect the Godfather at all times, cause I say, I just saw all the things set up. So that's the way I say.
Oh, all right. Um, yeah, when you check your levels, almost every dancer right now, from the '90s coming right back up, in some sense, have a title bounty killer, whether I'm son or I'm grandson them or whatever. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Through cartel. 'Cause even the ones that wasn't bossed directly from Gaza or Gully or none of them, you see me? Indirectly, you would ask, all right, let's say for example, Alkaline, right? He
Mm-hmm.
was cartel never boss him or nothing directly, but you can argue say cartel boss him indirectly.
Mm-hmm. Good
Yeah.
point. Good point.
You see
Good
me I
point.
say? So then that would make him a connection to Bounty Killer same way.
Good point. Good point.
You see me? And same goes for like Skilly Bang, Labas, Squash,
Family.
Squash. Well, Tommy Lee straight from the Gaza, we know that. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
But me I say like Skilly Bang, Labas, Squash, and them people Massacre. But it wasn't really a part of Gaza, but them Gaza influence.
Right.
You see me? So them still have got tied to Bounty Killer same way because them tied to cartel. See me?
Good point. Good point, that Mr. Gaza. What do you think about that point that Mr. Gaza make Pepper Skull? Skull, you there? Well,
Mm.
Yeah, my day, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, that year when Mr. Gaza said just a while ago.
No, no, I never hear a Kelly say.
Oh, may I say, well, based on the way Jamaica Vibes describe the Godfather. So may I say basically every artist from the 90s coming right up would have some form of connection to Bounty Killer. True, whether it's through Cartel or Movado or anyone Bounty Killer son them. You see me? And
Yeah, yeah.
even the artists them that wasn't boss by a cartel. Cartel never bossed them directly. But like let's say Alkaline, he was bossed by Gaza indirectly. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Or so technically he would still be connected to Bounty Killer in a way. Even though
Yeah, yeah.
Cartel never really directly boss him, but him take everything from Cartel and boss himself. So him still have a, you see me? At the end of the day, you can still say indirectly a Gaza boss him. You see me?
Z. Yeah.
You have the Skilly Bang, you have the Labas and the Squash and them and I never Gaza boss them, but them super influenced by Gaza. The whole of them say Gaza. So in a sense, them still tied to Bounty Killer in a sense too because them tied to cartel.
Right, right, right. I see what
Is
you
it?
say still, Kelly.
So it's like
Yeah.
yes, it's like the man fingerprint is always gonna be all right through dancehall. You can't escape it. You see me? But the reason why I ask if you define it is because me I think about the word Godfather from a technical standpoint.
Yeah, not from a not from a oh we that terms a Godfather in the family thing. You know me I say?
Right. Come here say
Right.
a Godfather would be second to the father. So if him are the Godfather, then who are the father?
Yeah, no, but it basically means, the Godfather in the mafia world, you know me, I say the underworld.
Oh.
Not say it at the underworld in a dance hall, it's just, me, I say, him at the done. You know me, I say, him at the done
Mhm.
when it come to the dance hall thing and thing, you feel me? So
Yeah.
that's the way me want you look on it and thing. You know what I say? 'Cause like me say, everything that Bounty Killer has done throughout the years, me I say the way him carry himself and them thing there, the way how him perform on stage. Cause at one time, Bounty couldn't really perform on stage, Bounty Killer wasn't a good performer and him developed that over the years. You know me I say. But as
Yeah.
far as lyrical content, you don't know what the killer bring to the dancehall space. Killer not something for people play with, even at this age where he is in life today.
Mhm. All right. So let me ask you this now. You see, like how the king can be replaced, right?
Mm-hmm,
Cause
mm-hmm,
Yellow Man was king, then them say Beanie, and now a cartel, right? Can a
mm-hmm.
Godfather be replaced? Or
Yeah,
Bounty?
yeah, a Godfather can replace in the mafia world. The way a Godfather or the Don get replaced now is either him live a certain age and get so old, then him retire, or one of the way is him get assassinated and then them have to, me I say, vote in a new person to run the organization. So, me I say, can definitely get replaced. Me I say.
Well, that's very interesting now then. Because if
Mhm.
a Godfather can be replaced, is Bounty Killer still the Godfather today?
Yeah, I
Because
was,
if
yeah,
if
got
if
to.
if Godfather is like another term for Don, is he me or the man where I lead out, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
Bounty Killer leading out? Is Bounty Killer the Don for dancehall right now? Or would
Yeah,
it be
but
Cartel?
this man said, being in that bounty still is around and them thing there, you know. Yeah, big up Randy Brown in the comment section. That's my fleshy and thing. Sleep big up yourself every time, you feel me? Yeah, so this what I say now, right? As far as that, it's like bounty killer that still be the Dan, Still be the Dan. I don't know, say a cartel would that be the next in command for be the Dan. You know what I say? So True Bounty Killer still active on them thing there. Me I say Vibes Cartel, them don't crown him the king and them thing there already. So we just I say as far as that is concerned, him still the Dan, cause I know like him gone and Ray Ray. You know what I say? I'm still the Godfather. So it's just like we would say who is next in line. We would say Cartel is next in line to be the Godfather. If we not put the kingship on him name and them thing there. You know what I say? As him get older and older. Cause I remember say Cartel I get older every day. You know.
Yeah, me feel like say a Godfather can't be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
Bounty Killer will always be and should always be the Godfather and Dan for dancehall. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that's something that can be replaced like a king. Because if Bounty Killer, if you ever say Godfather is like a Dan, you see me? And Dans get replaced all the time for different reasons. See?
Mm-hmm.
Then what would be the difference between a king and a Dan?
Well, you know the kingship now is similar in both ways, you know, cause you're basically chosen. You know what I say? You know what the danship mean, you know, is the one who really started certain things and then bring up a group of people under his wing and them thing there, you know what I say? And how him make them flourish in the game in a many ways different shape and form. So as far as what Bounty Killer has done, busting many artists just like the Dando, bring up many youths in the game, in the underworld game and then them start make a living and you know me I say everybody respect the Dan and protect the Dan at all costs, just like a John Gotti is concerned. You know me I say Al Capone and them man they was the Dan and in charge of certain things. That's a bounty influence and impact in a way, you know me I say, where him command certain presence in the dance hall. That's why we say him is the Godfather, meaning him respect and him stature up there. You know me I say it's just one in a million. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah, come here, try to think about it, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if me would have describe what's the difference between the Godfather or the
Mm-hmm.
Dan and the King, I think the King is more who's dominating the music, the genre, in terms of achievements, accolades, you see me I say, and all these type of things. Cause remember, you know, a king is more royalty, flashiness and them thing there, you see me? So what
Mm-hmm.
are you doing? So like Vibes Cartel now, him are the most flashy one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Bumbo clot. Saturday. Um, yeah, me I watch football. Um, um, what me I say now? Charger. Yeah, you see, like in a real life, a king, right? It's all about royalty and wealth and flashiness and you see me, I said luxury and them thing there. So I feel like the king now in a dancer would represent that the bag of achievements and accolades and you see me, I said, and right now a cartel is the most flashy one in a dancer right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Him is the most talked about. I am a sell off all the shows them. I am a demonstrate the most wealth and them thing they with how much him a charge for shows and them thing there. So me I say.
Mm-hmm.
So that where cartel do look more king like. A
Mm-hmm.
Dan now is normally the one who have like the more soldiers round them and you see me I say have respect in a place and you see me I say
Mm-hmm.
it's more about respect and can command the people. You see me? Not to say cartel can't command the people, you know. 'Cause cartel, we know say cartel impact and influence not normal. You
Mm-hmm.
see me? But if we would have tried to separate it, we would have said, yeah, Bounty Killer being the Godfather or the Don, it would more tie to the respect and the connection we him have to the people. And at the end of the day, since him bring cartel, that's
Mm-hmm.
why him can't have the status there over cartel. Cause
Yeah.
in my opinion, cartel is more influential and impactful to the people than Bounty Killer. But at the end of the day, Bounty Killer would be next up in line in terms of who's the most impactful dancehall artist ever. And because Bounty Killer bring cartel, that automatically give him the edge.
All right. So here the way you look on it, right? Let me,
Hmm.
let me try to put it in a simplest way, simple way. All right. when a Don in the mafia world, remember said the Don a rule for years and after him start get up in a age like a bounty, you know me I say them take a more lesser role in a certain things on the street and them thing there, you know me I say them really just dead it a go and live and more time anything them the people them want to get done in the organization you have to go talk to the Don. You know me I say, and then I'll give them film knowledge and film advice and them thing there. So, you know me I say, so we can when I go put bounty in the aspect I've said like with cartel, I do know cartel is the king right now and the next in line for the Godfather throne. You know me I say, so that's the way more I look on it. You know me I say, like you said, the respect. The damn get respect. Bounty killer get respect. You know
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so when we put the respecting in there, we see where the Dan and Bounty Killer, the Godfather, Bounty Killer, get him respect. You know me, I say a lot of people going forward to Bounty and ask Bounty certain things and I'm going to give them him advice, just like in the mafia world, are the same thing. So it are the same personification that represent both of them in that aspect. You feel me? And the reign, how long them rule for and them thing there. You know me I say. Cause if you look at it, you know, the artists them a bounty killer bossing those will be like his soldiers. You know me I say.
Mm-hmm. 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 Right.
Yeah. You know me I say. And just like we cartel do, cause each of these people in the mafia world, you know, when you're next up and coming, you know, you're gonna eventually have your own little crew, you know, and them thing there, you know. So I just the same thing and the pattern of how the organization run. So that's where Bounty Killer is at this point in dancehall as being the godfather.
That's why I believe say Godfather can't change. Bounty Killer will always be the Godfather for dancehall. I don't think it should change like our king can change.
Okay, good
Like
point. Good point.
because Cartel will always be Bounty Killer's son. Him can't change that.
Mm,
Vado will always be him son. Busy Signal, Elephant Man, all of them people. You see me? That cannot change from history. That's stuck.
mm-hmm,
You see me? I say. So and as me say, everybody were tied to Gaza directly or indirectly would be considered some form of a connection to Bounty Killer as well, as long as Bounty Killer is Vibes Cartel father.
mm-hmm,
So at any point in history, when you look on the family tree of dancehall,
mm-hmm,
Bounty Killer family tree will always be the biggest, no matter what.
mm,
Because in my opinion, if we really check the levels, Cartel boss more people than Bounty Killer,
mm.
It's just that the people who are Bounty Killer boss have a bigger name and reach farther in the music. But Cartel boss more people. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
The names them were Bounty Killer boss, are normal. Cartel himself, you can't, you see me? That alone.
Mm-hmm.
Movado, Busy Signal, Elephant Man, you see me?
Wayne Marshall.
Wayne Marshall,
Um, what name? I don't want to drop out the what name again, man?
who that?
Boom down the mic.
Okay, I think Baby Sham, them call Baby Sham name sometime too, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Bling Dog,
Harry Toddler.
Keep Rich.
Oh, yeah, Joe keep preaching this door.
Come here, Keep Rich say, Bounty I'm father.
Okay, okay,
Here,
okay.
Keep Rich say it himself.
Yeah. But Kiprich wasn't really a part of Alliance, though.
I don't know, but him say Bounty I'm father. Bounty I general.
Mm-hmm. Cause that's the respect where the Dan get. Get what me I say.
Oh.
I
Cause
mean,
even what there with the whole thing with Cartel and Beanie Man, boy, who is king and this and that. Keep reaching forward out and do a song and say a bounty if you be the king. Have one
mm-hmm.
general in a dance hall and you see me?
Mm-hmm.
And a theme general that and a theme father and you see me? And all these things. So that's why I throw him in there, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But,
no, it good cause that's what me I say that's the respect where Bounty Killer get. You know me I say?
Right. But when you check your levels now, cartel boss more people. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
them name never really out there like that. You see
Yeah,
me?
and cartel boss more female than bounty also.
Because the only person where reach international, how much artists reach international where cartel boss? Popcorn, maybe Vanessa Bling. You see me? I don't think the rest of them we can say are international artists. Pam-
Right.
Pamela, Javinci, Black Rhino. You see me? I say Gaza Slim, not Gaza Slim, Gaza Kim, Gaza Hindu, Sheba. You see me? Them not reach international level, but in boss whole heap of people. Well, you see me? Indirectly now, outside of Gaza, in boss Shensia. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Um, him give Massacre the song we put him out there to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see me? I say so. In boss more people, but Bounty boss more bigger names.
Mm-hmm.
We reach far in the music.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? But Cartel boss more people. But as me say, as long as Cartel is Bounty Killer's son, no matter almost everything we Cartel do, Bounty are gonna get credit for it in a way.
Yeah, and let's not forget Elephant Man also.
Right. Yeah, I think me they call it from mom. You see
Oh,
me?
you call Elephant? Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So and that's a good point you make, you know, Mr. Gaza. You know me I say, yeah, you know me I say Bounty Killer, the names them Bounty Killer Boss is a staple in a dancehall to this day. You know me I say all them names that were done call out, you know me I say. So you know, when it comes to a cartel now and the Black Rhino, the Javinci, the Popcorn, all these other names, you know, me I say, we see where cartel, it's like me say the blueprint, you follow the success of the blueprint, and your job is to do and make it even greater than what your predecessor has done. So we definitely see where cartel was able to do that in this day and time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mom.
Mhm. So with the show forward July 5th and the added and of Massacre, Idona and Movada, right in a Brooklyn and a Barclays Center on the 5th of July. What I think the people them should expect from that show there for Bounty Killer first time performing back in the US after all these years. What do you think the people them should be looking forward to?
Energy. I think the energy in there go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Cause Bounty Killer know how to rile up the people, with theme vice,
Right.
and him very commanding as a
Mm-hmm.
general, as a Dan. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Have the respect there. So when Bounty says something, people move.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So I feel the energy in there now go normal.
Let me ask you that question. So, let's say him don't get as much turnout as a cartel. You know what I say? Let's say him get 10 to 12,000 people forward in a year. Would you call that a failure, or would you still call that a success?
10 to 12,000.
Yeah.
Failure? No. Success? No.
Why you
No.
wouldn't call it a success?
Because if the stadium, well, 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
Call it 20, right? 19 point something. So
Mm-hmm.
call it 20.
Right.
You get half of that. I can't really say it's a success, especially since you have fouled back after so long.
Right.
And Brooklyn a bounty killer place.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? From them time there. So would I say it's a success? No. Based on them things that no. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn are your place. You haven't been here in so long.
Mm-hmm.
Bounty Killer we are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And you have some big names on your show as well too. Massacre, Movado, Idonia, plus
Mm-hmm.
yourself, and still only pull half.
Mm-hmm.
We can't say that's a success. But I'm not gonna say it's a failure neither.
Mm-hmm. Because the reason why I bring that up still is because we look at say if the artists them not able to sell out or pack the arena like where a cartel do is like some people may look at it as a failure and say have the pulling power to bring out the people them. Me I say but an artist is only gonna pull what they can pull and who want got the show. Remember say it's also a younger audience also. So we see where Cartel is still able to pull out a younger audience. Do you think Bounty Killer will be able to do that same thing?
But you see, that's the problem. We can't try to compare every artist to Cartel. We cannot expect artists to do what Cartel can do. It's not, honestly, it's not fair and it's not right to the other artists. Them Cartel are doing own thing in a different way, in a different league by himself.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? So you can't say, "Oh, Cartel full it out," so you should be able to full it out too, because you are Cartel father and all these things. No, it don't work. So,
Right.
and that's how it work.
And I see him thing me I said to I see him thing me I say so
Cause Bounty Killer name now buzz right now in a dancehall space, and I like
right,
him no hit song or nothing like that. You see me?
right,
And him not dominate the media like Cartel, whether in
right,
a positive or negative way, however you want to look on it. You see me? So him not really have the relevancy and the buzz there. Him just have a strong legacy where him a live.
right.
You see me? That's really it, you know. Him a live off a legacy. While
Mm-hmm.
Cartel a live off a legacy plus relevancy.
Right. You think Bounty Killer age have anything to do with that?
No.
Okay.
Bounty Killer is only 3 years older than Cartel.
Okay.
You see me? So age has
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. That's a very good point.
And look on Bojo where I go on so good. And
Right.
Bojo not older than him.
You
Bojo
know.
older than Bounty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see me? So age,
Mm-hmm.
age can no, me not work with that.
Mm-hmm. No, that's another good point. You make Mr. Gaza. Very good point. You know me I say. So but me just I say when me show the 10 to 12 out there, me just I show it out there because we don't know people I look for numbers and we don't know where some of the talk, that's going forward in the space in case that's the numbers we get pull out and them thing there. Me I say the people them will show up because I know it's about the pulling power of the artists or the artists, them and them thing there. So and it's like you can't get rid of it. People are gonna compare like what Cartel are doing, like you say, you cannot compare what Cartel are do to what the rest of artists them are do and how much people them are gonna pull. But that's something that's going forward up on the YouTube streets.
Yeah, of course. People there.
And like you said, it's not fair to the next artist them, but like we said, we know YouTube streets there, and we know the, the conversation go the next day or right after the show or during the show. Man, because once the show gets streamed and people may see some space in it, you don't know the talk I go on. But my thing is, as long as people show up and enough people show up and Bounty, Massacre, I do and Movada put on a great show, my bro. That's all me want to say. Just put on a great show for the people, my bro. Because it no matter if 10,000 people show up, 15,000 people show up, 2,000 people show up, as long as you perform and give it your best and give it your all, the people are going to respect you for that.
I mean, well, I'm not gonna lie, 2000, I go look embarrassing still.
Yeah, me know, me
My
know.
Barclays, it can't fit when you only pull two. That's not good. You see me? That means
Something that.
you overstep. You overstep, you not belong in there. You try put your hat where you can't reach it.
Hmm. As far as what doing shows in arena,
Yeah. 'Cause if
yeah,
you can only pull 2000, a joke thing.
yeah. But one of the thing where Bounty say, Bounty say him willing to do thing part as far as the genre is concerned, as far as say dancehall for being arenas and on them platform. They never say him himself, You know what I say? And I think a lot of people got that misconstrued. One thing him say, him willing to do theme part to make the genre reach up on them level there and stay up on them level there.
Hmm. Yeah. But it no make no sense them try compare. We know so them are gonna do it, that's so people stay, but
Mm-hmm.
it don't make sense. Bounty now compete with Cartel. You see me? It's not like a Beanie Man where I try compete with the man. I
Mm-hmm.
understand why people will compare with Beanie Man.
Right.
Because Beanie Man I try to compete with the man. I try to talk about him still the king, him still the best in a dancehall and rare and all these things. Okay. So now you have to go really prove yourself. Cause we see Cartel do this and that, and what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. You know?
Cause
So,
where do you ever see him a shoot a new music video? And him have king crown on him head and talk about him as the king of the dancehall and all these things like bro. After him do him show a day.
mm-hmm.
Bro, your show wasn't even sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And you pull the crowd by yourself.
Right.
You see me? And I don't think he used the entire venue.
Mm-hmm.
And your ticket prices was nothing compared to cartel prices, bro. So stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clown out yourself.
Me tell you about Beanie, man. Beanie been in this game so long. Beanie just is a craftsman. Beanie just know to say certain things and he don't know so people are got focus on what him say and then make it a talking point. So Beanie know what him a do to. Because if you remember say at one point, Beanie and been talk about are relevant. So him find a way to insert himself in the whole conversation and next minute what the king of the dancehall talk start forward and really he might do this and not do this, he might compete with cartel. But like me say a craftsman, so if you not understand how be the man work, cause even when some fest crown cartel I forward up and anything there. Beanie Man I still call himself the king of dancehall, my bro. Him not gonna let it go. A Beanie Man that.
Hmm. But I understand why I do it. Relevancy.
Mm-hmm.
You might attach him name to cartel name
Mm-hmm.
to stay relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So him can always be in the conversation. People are always talk about him.
Mm.
But you have to have songs and everything that you can defend it. And you have to
So
pull.
hold on. So you say him attach him name to cartel like where them that say alkaline do them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like they say, it's a craftsman, so you know what him do. Mhm.
I feel laugh off what I want is a Gaza. Trust me.
That's the thing. But the problem is you have to find song.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you're an artist.
Right.
Your job is to find song for your people.
Mm-hmm.
And neither one of them not doing a good job with that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we see cartel name hot all over the place. Him a do shows. Him hot everywhere on social media. You see me I say him a do every interview all over the world. And them think about him still a fine song.
Mm-hmm.
You see me I say God is the greatest. Is a contender for best song for years so far.
Mm-hmm. True
Nobody
that.
can go around it. You see me?
Mm-hmm. Because even as far as the interviews is concerned, we see Cartel did many interviews. I was see Beanie do some interviews, but none of the interviews that Beanie have done has surpassed any of the interviews that Cartel have done to this day. Me I say, and likewise with the Bounty Killer show up forward up, I don't know say Bounty Killer gonna go on a press run. You're gonna definitely gonna see Bounty Killer on at 97, the Breakfast Club, and a few other platforms by the time it is forwarding it up to the show. You feel me? Because he have to do that. You know what I'm saying? With the big promotions, people and behind it like a Live Nation and CJ Milan and whoever else is involved. They are gonna make sure he do all those runs because they want the show to be a success. So, as long as them here Bounty on the Breakfast Club and at 97 and them stations there, then a few more people will definitely turn out to that event.
Yeah.
You know, as artists, this definitely need a press run. That's why you need a team behind you. We can make all of them things happen. So when you see certain younger artists, if them not have a solid team behind them, these are the things that they will be lacking. I seen an interview from them not really work them social media to that aspect where them need to work it. Some of them lazy, me I say. Some of them don't want to follow the pattern. Cartel basically giving them the pattern, for free, And I
Mm-hmm.
them just follow the pattern, because it's a successful pattern. Me I say. So if them don't want to take advantage of that, then that's for them fault. Definitely for them fault.
Yeah.
So every successful person always wants somebody to follow them footsteps where they can also be successful and even more successful than they had achieved.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
know, I like say you'd have a son or a brother and you start a thing and you bring them in and them learn it from you and really you get older and as long as them can make the business reach to another level than where you brought it to, then that's what it's about. Taking it to the next level. I'm saying now, if we worry about the level where you carry it, you bring it to as far as you can. The years change, new things forward. So it's up now to the next person in charge now to bring it to a larger scale. That's why you see it happen with a lot of these major companies and them thing that when you have a new person that say I run the company now, their job is to make the company even. Even if it's 5% bigger than where the previous predecessor are tweaking it. Me I say, and them even make it go 5% bigger. Then them achieve what them supposed to achieve and make it even more successful.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
me ask Pepper Skull this before him jump off. That's like how Queen Spice are the queen of dancehall, right?
mm-hmm.
I would say Bounty, Boss, many artists with the cartel do the same. All right, when it comes to Spice being the queen of dancehall, do you think she should at least say about some younger female artists who want forward in the dancehall space? I don't think that's something she should really necessarily follow in that footsteps. What do you think?
No. Um, I think bossing people is like a bonus or a plus to add to your legacy. You see me? But it's not a requirement to be great in dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? And not everybody can do it, and not everybody have the influence and the impact to do it, or the skill, because it's a skill too, You see me? And that's the next thing I'm kind of want to talk about too,
Mm-hmm.
because to me, the nature of cartel and the artists them when boss, to me, it's way more advanced than what Bounty Killer did.
Mm-hmm.
Because with Vibes Cartel, he might write songs and record with you and everything, Bounty
Mm-hmm.
Killer, for the most part, gave you a platform. Him have a big name and him have influence and the people respect him. So him give you a platform. Him call you up on stage and make you sing your song and you see me I say, you do your thing. Because as a matter of fact, in Boss Cartel, but Cartel was the one writing songs for him in Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
I the one that did the same. You see me? I think she and one couple other people, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
With Vibes Cartel is the opposite. The people them where him bringing a theme camp, him a write song give them
Mm-hmm.
and turn them in a star.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? The Vanessa Bling, the Sheba them, you see me? Hindu. All of them,
Mm-hmm.
some of them are not even an artist. Them never even want to be artists. Cartel
Mm-hmm.
just take them up and say, yo, forward. May I turn you in a star. You see me? Ja Vinci. You see me I say?
Mm-hmm.
Even Clarks. Him say him the part where Popcorn sing and him write it
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and give Popcorn for him sing it. You
Right.
see me? And we know say Clarks really put Papi name out there
Right.
to
Right.
the world. You see me?
Right.
So to me, what Vibes Cartel did for both these artists is way more tremendous and great than what Bounty Killer did. Bounty Killer just gave them a platform and say, yo, you see me? Use the talent where you
Mm-hmm.
have and do your thing. May I share my platform with you? My fans them, I will open up to you and and you have to do it's on you.
Mm-hmm.
But Cartel gave you a platform, but then also gave you songs. Do the song them with you and everything. You see me? To make
Mm-hmm.
sure that people really listen it. Because I could have just write the song and give them and say, all right, go and go record it and you that,
Mm-hmm.
But him vice it with you, him do a collaboration and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? So what he did is not normal. He
Right. Right.
gave you a platform, open up his fans to you, write the song for you, record the song with you. You see me I say? And then help
Mm-hmm.
you market it and put it out there as well too. That
Mm-hmm.
that not
True.
normal.
True that.
You
Yeah.
see
So
me?
that's why me that say you have a group of young female artists, right? That's why I mature the spice in the whole conversation. Cause them are gonna need guidance too. You know, me I say me I talk about the female them. You know, me I say young aspiring female artists. And you know, me I say, even if some of them go to Spice or Spice can spot talent in them, me I say it would be a good look if she give them a platform, like you say, a bounty, and bring them to the world and give them a strength. That's the way me that put it still. You know,
Yeah.
that's the way me that put it still, because like I say, you have a lot of female artists out there and them thing. But we talk about the young ones, them we need some guidance and some input. Me I say that could make them career much better. And Spice having the experience, being in the game for so long, she will have a lot more to share with them and be able to guide them. Me I say.
Yeah.
Mhm. And I think that's needed. Not saying that's something she should do, because she not have to do it. It's just my opinion still that it would have make it look good. Me I say, because that's all right, Bounty Killer bus artist, Cartel bus artist, and we can say Spice that bus some female artists, because we never see that really done before. So I think that would also be a great look on our legacy going forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be a good look for anybody.
Hmm.
Anybody but decide for both some artists and bring them out is a good look. It can never be a bad thing.
Hmm.
You see me? So it's great if anybody do it.
Hmm.
It's great if anybody do it, but yeah, and everybody have the talent to do it and
You're right, and everybody have the talent to do it, and not everybody can do it. Is those who have the passion and the love for it will do it. You know what I say?
yeah.
Because like me saying, every year the artists them get older. So if Spice don't bring some young female artists to the forefront, then who gonna bring these young female artists to the forefront? It always gonna be the man them. I don't know say a lot of things come when it comes to female artists and them look good and shape good. Next minute producer look them or whoever look them and all sort of things take place with the female. That's why some of the female artists them go through the thing where them go through,
True, true,
you know.
true.
Mm-hmm. Because you have a lot of female artists out there, but you don't really hear them name out there like that. You know what I say? them name them out there like that, like the way I think it should be. You know me I say they are the same thing. Some of them I do like the male artists, them now use up them social media in a way where it's gonna be relevant. You don't really see them I do no interviews, but most of the time you see them over on TikTok and some mix up thing and them thing there when them should have concentrate on them career.
Yeah.
You know? So those are the ones that always fall to the wayside. And then some of them can't take no talking and them thing they can't tell them what to do because them setting at them own ways and all of them thing. There's a lot for put up with, you know, when you say yeah, put up with these artists, you know, especially the female artists too, you know. Them have them attitude and boy, trust me, if it's tough you can deal with it, you know what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Who goes there? Real vibes, my bro. I go on, my brother.
Yo, when I deal with
They are going all our vibes, you know. I talk about Bounty Killer today, you
Yeah,
know.
man.
yeah, man, me there, man, just a check in. Big up Mr. Gaza, man, Jamaica vibes, you know you go.
Oh,
Mm. Yeah, real vibes. So, you know, if you watch the movie The Godfather,
You know what I'm saying? Nah, me not watch it in its
all right, so,
entirety.
all right, it's not say the word Godfather like how we that say your father and that person that the Godfather, meaning say the Godfather, him. You know, me I say, rule the organization at the head of the organization for years and them thing there. So instead of when I put the kingship on Bounty Killer name, I just say Bounty Killer, the Godfather, dancer. So based on what Bounty Killer has done and his legacy and his staple and a column in this dancehall and as how much artists in boss, where you da how you da give your perspective on this whole Bounty Killer thing?
So yeah, I said Bounty Killer, the Godfather dancer.
Yeah.
I mean, I could agree with that, yes. So what's your definition of Godfather?
All right, all right. When you look at the underworld, I say in the mafia, in the
The
mafia
mafia,
world,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So if you know the mafia set up, one man forward out and him start something, and then next thing you know, the organization get bigger and bring in some soldiers. So you know, me I say soldier forward up in the ranks, just like we I say Bounty do now, bring a lot of artists to the forefront. You know, me I say Cartel did it and them thing, and the rest who came before Cartel and them thing. So in that aspect, that's the way me that want you to try to look on it and thing.
Oh, and well, like when you put it that way, then I agree with you, yes. Cause you say Bounty Killer boss a lot of big star.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, he probably not boss them directly, you know. He mostly highlight them, I said. That's a perfect word me I using. Highlight them. Cause compared to a cartel though, Bounty is not that hands-on with the artist them, if you understand what I say.
Yeah, yeah, me understand it.
Yeah. So more give them a highlight which you can't go on it, and you could have called it say him start one of the first powerful group in a dancer, which is Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Before Alliance, we never really have a unit a move like that.
Right,
And
right.
kind of feel like the cartel kind of I'm gonna put this. Kind of feel like the cartel kind of take a lot of stuff from Bounty Killer, even regards into his own Gaza movement.
it's not kinda. It's most definitely a whole
Yeah,
heap of things him take from Bounty Killer. Whole heap.
yeah, cause that's where it start though in Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way them used to move as a unit, you know, it's like cause they kind of model Gaza similar. So I'm saying enough trend Bounty set running, and that's why enough people did always say, yo, if nobody could get a kingship back then, it would have been Bounty Killer and not Beanie Man.
Mm-hmm.
I may
You see
agree
this?
with that. May
Yeah.
agree with that.
Cause I'm say Beanie Man only have a little bit of international success over Bounty Killer, but apart from that, not much did they where you can put Beanie over Bounty. Cause things the Bounty done for culture, brother. Beanie Man is uncomparable. The reason why a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on artists bringing other artists to the forefront because it's not an easy thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a massive win in the bro. I remember, you know, you go take say Elephant Man or Busy or Cartel and bust them, and then that just open a whole thing where them start bringing people to and bust artists and they can feed them family and things like that. So that's why a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause no artists bad in the bro, but I true them not get the right highlight. Only for artists that Jamaica, brother. I true them not get the right highlight, and there's a thing in that culture where you have some of these artists they don't want nobody to be above them. Them
Mm-hmm.
phrase them bust the man they go take him spot.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bounty Killer must have seen cartel talent. The way we know cartel is now so talented over the years, Bounty Killer must have spot that, and Bounty Killer could have easily said, you know what, that youth are bad, you know, that youth are write me some song, you know, and you don't me no want to come take me space, you know, me go show them and taking song them, but he never do that. Indeed, with the thing with a pure art, as Cartel do an interview and say Bounty see him England, and a Bounty tell Cartel say, yo, brother, you need to follow Jamaica, no, 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 no. At a time when Cartel didn't say he probably was gonna give up on music. See what I say?
Mm-hmm.
So Bounty Killer no he not selfish. That's a one thing he can do. He definitely seems to in generally want to help other artists. That I can definitely say. So the Godfather title definitely fit in for Bounty Killer. Definitely fit in, bro. The man that deserve them respect 100%.
Cause yeah, Mr. Gaza basically I said the same thing, as far as Bounty Killer give these artists the platform and them thing that and highlight them, as where we can see Cartel take these artists and write songs, get them and turn them into stars. You know what I say?
Yep. Yep, cause apart from Bounty and Cartel, you can't really call no other artist name or really put, may I say, over 5 artists to the forefront, you know. There's
Mm-hmm.
practically none when you
Um,
really look funny.
Papi, but some artists too, you know, man. We not go around that.
Yeah, man, Poppy, what, around 2, 3, Quada, Jaffras,
Jaffras, Quarter Jaffras, and I imbus Jashi, Jashi. I don't know.
I
Uh,
like Joshua from the early days, but me would say I emboss him.
oh,
But
how
him give him
about
the I like and you say other, what do you call it, Unruly Clash?
how about Valiant?
And I think, you know, Popcorn had definitely had a hand in bossing Valiant, but Moody Papi give him the true boss because you know they may fall out after that incident there. But yeah, I like him. You could have called it and give him a big strength. And Chiching Ting too. Even though he's not truly boss, but yeah, Papi give him a highlight.
And one other thing, just because you give certain artists the highlight, that no mean say them are a boss, but at least you can take the credit, so you give them the highlights and give them the platform to showcase them talent and them things. So it's always what the artist possess, the artist love and passion, the energy, the drive to bring the music forward. Me I said to try to find a hit song and them thing there. Me I said, so it also depends on the work ethic of the artist. Because one thing we can say about Popcorn, and that's one thing Vibes Cartel always highlight, is Popcorn work ethics. If certain artists now have the work ethic and willing to follow the pattern of success, then that's for them business, my bro. That's how me look on it.
You know, a true one. As I say, Popcorn, the man, he definitely highlight a lot of artists.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
All
feel
right.
saying slow down. I'm kind of feel saying slow down because I don't know the incident that go on with Quada, because Quada was a bit ungrateful. Cause sometimes, bro, me get the perspective from the artist, some of these boys are busting, bro, and put money and time in them. And then when they get a one look a big song, then quick to betray you, So that's probably a reason why we don't see enough other artists even get artist strength like that, bro. Cause some of them is really and truly ungrateful.
Mm-hmm.
And when them start his success, then we willing to sell you out.
That's a
Quick and
that's a
fast.
that's a very good point. So here we make ask you, like me ask Pepper Skull when me there earlier, me ask Mr. Gaza.
Big up Skull.
Yeah, me ask you now. All right, what's about to killer bring, say give a bunch of artists the platform and give them highlight and bust them, as we say Vibes Cartel do the same thing. So when it comes to Spice now being the queen of dancehall, right? And you have some female, young aspiring female artists out there who are trying to make it in the music business. Do you think Spice should at least follow that pattern of a Bounty Killer and Vibes Cartel to give these younger female artists a platform and highlight them to the world?
All right. I mean, she don't have to, because you don't know every individual is their own person and then they not have to do something if they don't want to do it. It's just that if she do it, it would make her legacy look better. It would I'm more trophy in her closet one at a time. So She don't have to do it, but it would have definitely make her legacy better. But to me, Spice don't really strike me as one of those people who can even say boss artists and have the time even to invest in a few artists. So she don't really strike me as a person that to be honest. But yeah, if she Lego 1 and 2 artists out there would have looked good upon her legacy, definitely. Cause she should probably be one of the only female artists who will have that to her name.
And that's what me that said to Mr. Gaza earlier. Say it would have look good for our legacy. And me I say I will never really see another we never see a female artist do that before. So that's why me put it out there like that.
I think it's more of a legacy thing in bro, because you see, bro, long after Cartel gone in bro, decades and decades and decades from now in bro. Popcorn I go out there, and Popcorn is gonna be that dude that's representing for Cartel in a one way. Not directly, but indirectly, like people are gonna know say, yo, a Vibes Cartel put Popcorn on road. So it's just like it just help your legacy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
What do you think about the show? The show and Vibes Cartel bring out Massacre. What you have to say about that?
That right there, me not gonna lie, me love a cartel though, bro, because me say it a shows a cartel not selfish. It's like when I say Bounty Killer not selfish. I same thing, the same personality trait me pick up from cartel. Cause we have to remember, bro, some man wouldn't want to share the spotlight, and we see enough artists not dancehall do that, especially with a rival artist where possibly can take a space in the future. Not necessarily in a Vibes Cartel case, but we know say Massacre one of the man them where I do it now in hot in high streets right now as we speaking. So enough artists would have intimidated by that, but Cartel share the platform. And as you can see, the reaction to Massacre at that show was crazy. And Carter would have known that yo, Massacre a couple hot songs in the street right now, if he forward at the show, he might get the biggest forward or something like that. But guess what? Carter don't watch that. Because Carter secure within himself. But normal human nature, bro, we know say I know every artist that go stay like that. Them no want you come out and show, especially if you are the hot artist at the time, to go get a bigger forward than them. But Cartel not care about that. Same thing with Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer, from many stage shows, I see him bring Cartel upon in a Cartel Prime. Him never seem to care about that either. Even when at times it seemed as if the crowd was really more for Cartel than Bounty, even though he was a leader for Alliance. He kind of show you the traits of that person when them do stuff like that. Like Cartel bring up Massacre, care if Massacre hot right now or whatever. He just do it out of one pure art. And second part of this now, me feel that this is going to really boost Massacre, because you see Massacre, it strike me as a youth, once he get the opportunity, him not going to look back. Because we see when he get the infrared song, bro, Massacre never dropped the ball. Never was a quiet period. We get Wally a bad album after that and consistently hit song almost every year. We get the Image them, we get the They Don't Know, countless amount of song. Until right now, Massacre are one of the column them in a dancehall. So the way me I see it, I don't think Massacre ever perform in front of a big audience like this.
So hold on there. You say Massacre column. You feel like Massacre reach column status?
No one, I say just say he might get the, but he can't do the car. He might definitely top 5 in the dancehall right now.
Because I feel like people are throw around the word too lightly still,
Maybe that's a young column.
Like if you really think what a column is, that a column is like one of the things them where help to hold up the building, the structure of the building, So when you think about the overall dancehall, so it's like if you remove dancehall, if you remove Massacre out of dancehall, would dancehall collapse? Because that's what a column is, A column is to hold it up from prevent it from collapse, So the building now got drop a ground,
All right. So we take Cartel out of it right now. If Massacre was meant to be out of it, I feel like something would have missing. Because I feel like Massacre gets so powerful right now because 2 back-to-back solid album and whole heap of consistent hits over here. As me say, I think he might get there and probably nearly there, but in sort of is a column, When you look upon him, because you have to put him in the top 5 right now. And if say Cartel never in the picture, then it would have to be Popcorn and Massacre. It wouldn't be nobody else. And to be fair with Alkaline would have kind of in there too. So would you in that case say him is somewhat of a column right now, young column or something like that?
Nah. What I'm more say, Massacre is if we are talk about if we are use the building analogy, you see me Popcorn and Cartel and them man they are column. If you remove them man they dance out, you go feel it. You
Yeah,
see
yeah.
me? Dance out nah, you see me? You go know for your fact say, nah man, something not right. Is it especially on an international level? You see me?
So how much columns you just in a dancehall right now? Like how much artists there after status there?
Um it's a very good question still because I don't think I think columns come and go still, because if column is meant to represent something where a whole of the genre, right? And if you remove that thing, it don't feel the same. If you remove Beanie and Bounty are a legend, right? But if you remove them out of dancehall right now, would dancehall collapse? Would
Nah,
dancehall
nobody
feel
would.
like it's missing something?
Yeah.
You see me? So I don't think there are. I think columns can change. So I don't think there are columns anymore. Them used to be columns, but they're no longer columns. But them are legend. Can't change that.
But it come like you say what me I say though, because notice how you say no column comes and goes. That's why I say Massacre would have be the young column right now. What one of the young column them for me.
But I don't. Me I try to figure out if he reach column status yet. Man, I say him not gonna reach that, but I don't know if he reached yet.
If you not reach column indefinitely, I can't stone or something at this point. Cause I say Massacre have the powers, and to me, he must continue to build on that almost every other day. Every other song in drop, every other album in drop. Because I
So
think Massacre powerful away where you can do you wanna show them. You can bust artists definitely. You can still give consistent hits and albums. Me not see Massacre really are missing
All
much right
right.
now.
So, do you think Massacre have a bigger name or is more relevant than Vado in a dancehall right now?
Hundred
If
percent. Not a bigger name, but more relevant,
not a bigger name. All right.
but
So if
more
you
relevant.
remove one of them out of dancehall right now, which one of them you gonna feel it the most?
Currently,
Right now, yeah.
brother, me honestly say my father, me not say Massacre, me not say.
If you remove Massacre, you would have feel it more than if you remove Vado.
Currently, I remember now we have to talk about the young crop them too.
Well, no, we're not talking about artists. We're hot, and just I got you a moment right now, like Craft and them, and Jamal them, Them are no column. Them have a buzz right now. I go and feed them. You see me? But them not putting enough work now to reach no column where you can say, yeah, them man are a whole of dancehall. You see me? So I think I would agree with you still,
Me
If
can't
you,
put father, bro. I have million reasons why.
I think I would agree with you, So then in that case, we might have to say Massacre is a column, yes. Cause to me, I feel like there's 4 columns.
Yeah,
You see me? Because as much as you might not want to hear it, as a Gaza man, if you remove alkaline names, you're gonna know.
true.
You are gonna know.
And Movado, I say, bro, like I say, Callum come and go. And because Movado hasn't been putting in the work, he's still young, he can do it, but
Right.
because he's just not consistent,
Team
like
column
if
get
Movado gone,
replaced.
brother, me honestly wouldn't notice, brother. Like me, I be honest, cause what? It's been like 5, 10 years consistent, Movado hardly a drop song.
Team column get replaced. You see, like our building can do renovation. I
Yeah,
renovate,
exactly.
renovate dancehall and move theme column and put Massacre column.
Yeah.
You
Cause
see me?
when they ask me a question, I deep it, because even in a real life it a show because bro, like the man Live Nation concert at UK get cancelled because of low ticket sales. Like
Yeah.
Movado nowadays just come like he's a backup artist for other artists.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah. Cause when you really think about a building, right? Or a table in most cases, or yeah, a building with a column. It's normally four legs, right? Where a whole of the whole thing. So you'd have cartel popcorn most definitely. You see me? And Me would agree with you and put Massacre over Movado right now.
Yeah, man,
And
you have to, man, because look at going to the stadium the other day. It's like Massacre just a fire. That I think, it's not nothing lukewarm right now. I already have a hits way down in the last year, in my fire. Because we see where whites are deal with. And if song mute, if one talk it true, bro, mute one bad ass song too. It's not a follow up to whites, but it's something we can, we can juggle.
so, and then as
And
me say, as much as we might not want to agree to it, if Alkaline name get wiped off a dancehall right now, dancehall will look and feel different. You see? Because a big part of dancehall right now is the back and forth with Gaza and Vendetta.
yeah. Even if it's a
Compare,
silent competition, it's still there somewhat.
right? Even though it's not a fair competition, I'm not nowhere near cartel level, but you see me, the talk is still there. The everyday back and forth with them is still there. You see me I say?
Yeah.
So if you remove theme name or whatever, dancehall gonna look and feel completely different.
I'm gonna say one thing I can't do, can't take away a man works, He put in work even though the hit song them not dear, but as you say, he have a presence there.
Him have a
It's,
presence, him
it's
have a
debatable how
relevancy.
big that presence is, but a presence did it somewhat.
That's why I have to agree with Cartel when Cartel say if you see me, if you have to keep it real, you have to call him name. Call him name relevant right now.
But
And
look at
if the man,
Cartel never shown me from it. Cartel actually say, man, when I kid you, I do it for the culture.
that's what I say. If we are keep it real, we know we are Gaza people and everything, but if we are keep it real with yourself, if you remove the youth out of dancehall, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna be noticeable, bro. You can't go around it. You see me?
Even as small as how Chronicler is to, Chronicler playing part as dancehall therapy to,
True.
as small as how him being in probably not a full column yet, but me feel like say him have a slice of cake where people just go to him for a certain type of music. Similar with squash too. A lot of people underestimate squash thing.
Yeah,
But
but I feel like as a column, you have to have some international presence. You have to have
yeah,
some international presence. You can do certain things internationally because dancehall is an international music. You see me? It's not just Jamaica. Chronicle and them and they still around the ground. Him not really expand out of America yet.
yeah, man, he's not a column yet, man, but he having space where if he cut, I feel like it would have been noticeable.
Yeah, on the local space, definitely.
Yeah. To the
On the
youth.
local space, yes. On the
So,
ground,
so let me ask you this then, since you say international. So where would Sean Paul and Shaggy fit in that conversation?
legends. But them not really have no
International
serious.
legends.
Them not have no real relevancy right now. If Champal if he retire right now or whatever, dancehall not gonna feel no difference.
Yeah, and Jamaicans wouldn't care. That's the truth.
You see me I say? So and Shaggy we don't really hear from him. We don't
Yeah,
really hear from him like that. Champal I do a bag of collabs and them thing there with Spanish people and them thing there. We know that. You see me? And
yeah.
him not even a do dance right, bro. For the most part, them not even a do dancehall music. You see me? Sean Paul do be a Spanish music with Spanish people and pop artists and all these different type of people.
I feel like the label would have missed him, but definitely not dancehall.
Right. So dancehall itself not gonna really feel it if Sean Paul retire right now or I get removed and Shaggy them. No,
Yeah, man, that's an automatic yes because
I
when
feel that.
last time you listen to a Sean Paul or Shaggy song in a dancer, like me can't even name one, the last decade,
You see
For me,
me?
remember,
But them a legend. You can't take it
Yeah.
away from them. It does like Bounty and Beanie them. Them a legend. But them not relevant right now. If them retire right now or them get removed out of dancehall, nobody not go ball like that.
Sure. But would you say Sean Paul and Shaggy has no influence on dancehall?
No influence. I'm not gonna say
No.
no influence, but the influence is not that major. But I'm not gonna say
What
no
influence you
influence,
say
none
they
of that.
have?
Eh?
If you could name an influence they have on dancehall, like how would you word it?
Um,
Yeah, we are saying no, brother. We can't say what them do could have influence dancehall. Because they don't do dancehall music, brother. Seriously.
All
You
right,
said
so,
they,
all right, so
International
hold
scene.
on.
you said they don't do dancehall music?
Well, currently right now, but then they the reading them some more dancehall light, but it's not like sitting up on hardcore dancehall beat right
Well,
now.
okay, so that's why I hesitate to answer your question because are you asking me like right now what kind of influence them have on dancehall right now or throughout them entire career?
I mean, I don't feel we could say true. Probably in the last decade
Oh, the last decade that was from 2015.
to know.
Yeah, me can't think of anything.
I think, yeah.
But yeah,
Go back before that. I have to be honest and say, yeah, some influence was there because you don't know temperature. They have burn up the party, them and everything like that. Make the people them dance and a move and a rock. So couldn't go around that. But yeah, me say
yeah, man, them put a
differentiate.
spotlight on Jamaican music and Jamaican artists and them thing. They make certain international artists want to work with them and thing. You see me?
And that's why I say international. You know, if you know, so I say no. They have a presence for the international market.
All right, so here the question I'm asking. When it comes to the genre of dancehall, is dancehall strength more underground or internationally?
Is dancehall what?
Dancehall strength. When it comes to dancehall, is dancehall strength mostly underground, as we are saying at Jamaica, or the strength is more international?
So strength for the what?
When we are talking about dancehall, 'cause even though we mention artists with international success, one of the things they must say, Sean Paul never yet run the ground or Shaggy never yet run the ground, and them thing they always go back to who run the ground. Them get Sean Paul and Shaggy them accolades and all of them things they play internationally. So that's why I say is the dancehall genre and the strength of dancehall mostly on the ground.
Think you ever give me more context? Cause I think me get what I say, but I'm not sure.
It's like it I said, like all right, hear me I try to say. One of the talk is Sean Paul have international success, but he never dominate the ground,
Yeah.
meaning Jamaica, right? So that part of fame legacy, it's minute. So that's why I say when it comes to the dancehall thing, is it mostly who run the ground who run the ground who run it internationally?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, dancehall, but most people kind of care more who run the ground. Cause most like for instance, the audience, international audience, are bigger than the local audience. You see me I say? But it can be a mixture. Also, like that delicate balance. Like
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Cartel is not just a grown man. Like Chronicle is a strictly grown man, strictly.
Right.
But Cartel have a mixture, whether 60% grown and 40% international. But that's what I said. I think there's a mixture to it. Because the problem with Sean Paul and Shaggy is like they're 97% international and 3% grown. You see me I say?
Mm-hmm.
You get the concept there? So
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like it's more of a mixture. Cause I feel like if Cartel never known internationally like that, we wouldn't give him the true praise like that. Come say Chronicle, there are many names, even long before Chronicle, all heap of artists were just then super local. They don't really have no international success like that. So it has to be a mixture. Cause to me just say Cartel have 60% grown and probably 40% international. Reason I say that because it's not just America. At this point, when you can see Europe, Asia calling, Africa calling, so he's like a hip hop artist and obviously he's a Jamaican artist. So he's like in control both. He might not can do the 200k stadium or 150 or probably 100k on a regular, but he pull decent numbers when you check what the hip hop man them do a similar thing Cartel do technically. And
Mm-hmm.
when his audience, you can tell say a whole heap of Yankee people unite. When you go Europe, you have the white people them too. I always play those videos on my phone when I sing back clocks and things like that. So to answer your question, it's a delicate balance.
What say about that, Mr. Gaza?
It definitely need a balance for sure. I would probably say Cartel 50-50. You see me? With international
50-50.
and ground. Yeah, man. I think he's just as influenced on internationally as he is on the ground.
You could have made the argument there, yes.
What I mean?
I think both here, man. Let me see.
Because when we really look, what I mean, look on the influence what the man have on international artists. You see where DS 21 Savage forward on the man show and give him a Rolex afterwards and say him a unruly Gaza unruly for life. The man post that on him Instagram, you know.
Yeah, but don't
Yesterday.
forget that 21 Savage. As we say, no, me not take not from that, you know. But 21 Savage, a London born kind of Jamaican. I'm not sure Jamaican parents, but like diaspora-ish. It's like,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, but then all right. So all right, the Drake, all of the African artists them, the Cardi B them and you see me I say Nicki Minaj, all right, she a Caribbean, so we can pass that. We call it Lil Uzi Dirt. Say a cartel make him put braces on him teeth, you know, when him a little kid, you know. That
So, yeah.
shocked me a fuck.
I think at the 50-50 we say, me think I could have give it 50-50. That's why I say 60-40, you know. I
No,
think I could give it 50-50, like in as powerful local as international. Because basically that you say, you know.
no, but we're not talking a power we are talking about. And if a power we are talking about still broke because Africa consider international, bro. Africa is not the diaspora. And look how the people them praise and worship the man like a bro, them worship him over them more than them worshiping in Jamaica, you know. I can't tell you that.
True. You
So,
definitely have an argument there, for real. For real.
them worship him more in Africa than them worship him at Jamaica, bro. Them do way more for him. Every single year from the man drop a jail, you know, them and they keep party for him birthday, you know. Vibes cartel party, you know, and paint up the whole place, you know, with Gaza and cartel and him face and bro, them not normal out there, dog. And we can't call that the diaspora, dog. You see me? White man Mick Jagger forward out and say cartel are the greatest artist. A rock and roll artist that, you know. That's what I say.
You
So,
have a
bro,
point. You have
I
a
tell you,
point, for real.
dog. I tell you.
No, definitely, there's definitely a
I feel
point there.
like people underestimate Cartel International success, you know, a lot, you know. That's why people chat them fuckery about Sean Paul and them and you know. But Sean Paul them and big international artists them and thing. You see me? Big international artists and then can't pull no crowd nowhere in our world.
So, hold on, Mr. Gaza, you understand I'm a big international artist.
No. I would say them have big international songs because the label push them and market them, but they are not big international artists because a big international artist supposed to can pull big crowds. You can't be a big artist and you can't pull no crowd. You see me? And Sean Paul has never been able to pull no crowd. He has never done an arena or stadium for himself when headline it alone, for him name alone, sell off a stadium them. Never. But you're getting billions of stream every year. So where them billions of people are there, you tell me say you can't find 20,000 of them nowhere in our world. If forward out come see you. That's to show you saying fans are not organic, bro. It's not really his fans. It's just people who love music and listen to music. But they're not really a fan of him.
All right, so here I'm gonna put it now. So, at the height of his career,
Mm-hmm.
at the height when Sean Paul out there and really, you think say if them had make him headline a show by himself at that time, he would have been able to sell it out?
Again, no. Because his success is not organic. Like a Vibes Cartel and them and these type of people and Popcorn, bro. That's why me I tell you, say, me argue anybody upon that Cartel and Popcorn and them and they are bigger artists them for Sean Paul them and Shaggy them internationally too. We see Popcorn go Africa and pull 40,000 strong, you know. Popcorn are first dancehall artist ever to do an arena, you know, dog.
More than that, man, more than the 40K.
You see me? Yeah, 40,000 in the stadium and then our next how much thousands outside
Mm.
can't get in. You saw me I say? Sean Paul go Africa enough time. Him not pull nothing close to that.
Mm.
Not even
But
half.
hold on there. You know, I'm just think about something. How come nobody never talk about Sean Paul American success? He never to America yet?
Of course him tour America. But I be a nightclub with 1,500 and 2,000 people at them thing them here talk about.
Mm.
Never done
Cause
an
like
arena,
me
bro.
never see a headline where say, yo, Sean Paul taking over America, touring down the place, filling up big venues. As I say, reason why headliner did like probably some club show.
Because again, you have to understand there's a difference between having big songs and being a big artist. Them is not really a big artist like where the world, like where dancehall and Jamaican people think. You see me?
Yeah, man, a prop up
There's a
man.
lot of lies in dancehall, bro. It's like how them tell me say Shaggy sell diamond with it wasn't me. And when you check your levels, nothing no go so. I'll know the song don't sell no diamond. But we hear say the song sell diamond for almost 20, almost 15 years now. 10,
Yeah.
15 years now, them a say the man song sell diamond and nothing never go so. We hear say Bounty Killer is the first and only artist to ever perform a Super Bowl. Nothing never go so.
Yep. No, facts.
He was
Facts.
never on the Super Bowl stage. As a matter of fact, his theme performance wasn't even the same day as the Super Bowl. It was the day before.
Jojo.
You see me? So there's a lot of lies in dancehall that we have been fed, bro. So we believe certain things when I don't really saw it go. So Sean Paul and them is the same thing, bro. They are not as international as we think they are. The name, them have some big song when people know.
I'm a
But you
blast
can
man
have
radio
big
every year.
song, but people don't know you. It's like the busy signal, bro. I'ma test it. The happy birthday song there, the whole world know that song there. But nobody outside the diaspora don't know who sing the song. I'ma test it already. Me ask a whole heap of people who sing this song, them don't have a clue. But
Yeah,
them know
man.
the song.
Even business song. Watch out for this. People don't know the name, but they know the song.
You
Cause
don't know the name, but you know the song
it,
exactly, bro. It's a
you see me?
world song. You see me?
Yeah. And to
Big,
be honest,
big
bro,
world song.
me not really like busy signal. His name no come to mind when you say dancehall, no, cause them man they so lost.
That's what I try to show you. You can have big songs, but you don't have a big name. Because people not remember you. And Busy Signal can't pull no crowd go nowhere. Like Cartel and them.
That's what
Him
I
never
said.
do
My
no
move out
arena.
of backup artists.
Who?
In my move out of them a backup artists like they need to join with the other man to fill out some proper show.
But a big man thing. Where Busy ever sell out. And him have, and you see me theme song and reach all World Cup commercial and all these things. And you see me I say him song a play in a basketball games in a the arena them and all these things. I think him perform in a one of the arenas them what they. You see me? The happy birthday song a anthem right now for everybody we have birthday. Well you're not to hear it like that now, but last year, yeah man.
Yeah, man. No.
Every
100.
day that I play at least 50 times.
True.
'Cause every
Facts.
day I somebody birthday and you see me, every day at least probably 100,000 people birthday.
Yep.
So that song there I get play at least 50 times every day. You see me? Right true, but nobody knows who Busy Signal is. Them
So
just know the
basically there's
song.
only two man that dancer we can fill out arenas then.
In a dancehall, yeah, because we not going to classify Buju Banton as dancehall,
Yeah, you
right?
know. Yeah.
Well, me I go give Alkaline a little pass to him go down to England there and do him little thing. Well, make we see if him can do it again.
I know some of the game though. You know why?
Why?
Because I watch her. When he go UK, he stay away for a decade,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously that's just building up anticipation. And that's
Okay.
just 11,500 people. And
But wouldn't you say people can make the argument about Cartel same way too? Say because he stayed away or whatever, regardless of whether it was um he stayed away on his own or him stay away because him did lockdown or whatever it is.
I mean, the things the reason I say that because I feel like say the power was always there. It's like cartel power, but then you could have feel it. That's why people there say, yo, like it's like cartel of the government. So I feel like say cartel power has always been different than alkaline power.
I may would agree with you.
It's
Because when
like you can't explain it to me. I feel like back then you could have feel cartel power.
of course, you can feel it from before him go jail. Remember, Cartel is still the first and only artist to ever perform via satellite. Via international event. An event were kept in America. And the man nah no visa can fly come. And if you notice, look how much man still never have no visa. I just where they beanie and bounty them, I get back them visa. So nobody never send for them. See me?
Exactly. You see what I say? So
Nobody never send for them.
that
And
prison
they
thing
got
that people
visa.
ever ask the prison, I me don't agree with that because any idea the songs them is there and a lot of these songs in my perform at these arenas are songs from before you get locked up.
So me I go say me not gonna put the prison thing upon him 100%. It definitely helped. It definitely helps.
Yeah, man,
Scarcely
there's a bit of anticipation there where people not see 100%.
right. So
But
it
you just
definitely
debate
there. But
about what
we're not
percentage
gonna
that is.
right. But we're not gonna lay down the man thing to make it look like say, it's only because of prison. No.
No,
But
that makes
prison
sense.
definitely helped, but it's not only because of prison. So we're not gonna do that because we see the
Yeah,
man
because when he
in a
was
do
here,
it.
he was the biggest crowd puller in a dance hall.
Right. Before him go to prison, he was already the biggest crowd puller. I am single-handedly basically flap sting from them time there. When the
Yeah,
man say him nah go sting and the man keep him own party.
yeah. I'm a love point
On
this number. Me always tell people say it would have gotten worse. Like me feel so way man don't know would that even be way more great if him did there to put in the work. Me go show you a couple example. When you know say Pop Smoke, Tentacion, as I said, the look who's work them, the whole of them look up to Cartel and
so
met up multiple other artists. So just imagine if him would there and I live in colors and do collaboration with them and can tour and mend that gap there. It would have been worse, brother. Like really look into it, bro. Cause I remember Mr. Pop Smoke on video say, yo, I got I am saying big up Cartel and Mr. Cartel shouting back out and them thing there. And multiple other artists before that. When you talk about Tentacion, he was the man for that young generation back then. Everybody know about him
so
before he passed away.
here's what me I gonna say. I agree that he would have achieved more if he was here. Cause he would have had the opportunity to do more. However,
Bigger venues.
I don't think he would have been as big as he is right now. But he would have achieved more. You see me? It's kind of like a Sean Paul and them achieve whole heap. But
But
them and
with the
but
logics behind that though, like why you saying wouldn't do more bigger shows than how he's doing now?
yeah.
So how would you explain Drake and Beyonce them there for 20 years now and them continue to get bigger and bigger, the bigger and bigger venues as the year go by?
Well,
Like how would you explain that? Can I see
well,
him logic can go on?
yeah, but them sign to big labels. We can push them. You see me? Cartel independence. So unless him did end up a sign or something, then yes. But if he had remained independent like how he is, nah.
Nah, I can't see logic in that one there.
I tell you. I tell you.
Even
Seriously.
though we get what you say about the signing, but me feel like the cartel is just that how I put it, anomaly.
But then, yeah. So one, them sign, but then also two, they're operating in a bigger market. You see me? Hip
But
hop
then you
and
think
R and
eventually
B.
Carter will get to some of these markets where practically it's probably not in right now. Because remember, bro, the reason we point out those artists, is because we know it's a collaboration with a men certain bridges. The Afrobeats artist them was looking up to him before there was even such thing as the Afrobeats. Fifth Harmony take him song and go remix it. I thinking from the perspective that what if he was just here to put in the work of America visa and everything to just go everywhere. 'Cause eventually the team will get bigger, everything will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
And some
him coulda do collabs on them thing there, but we all know say Cartel a dancehall, bro. Him say it him sense. Dancehall I mean everything. Him not left dancehall. Him not
no,
left
me
from
not see
dancehall.
no left, Me I say him would have just continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger because he was just that man at the time and he seemed to like he wasn't and no stopping at the time. He just did that go up and up and up like every year. It's just like in that level up. Cause the reason me I point out Pop Smoke and all of these artists, is because me know say it would have been the link there with Cartel, same with Drake and everything while he's here. So he would have just continued to gain new fans. They would have done collaborations. Most likely these collaborations would have probably hit the Billboard Hot 100, and we know Cartel is lacking in that field, and that would eventually would have add to him when we get bigger and bigger and bigger. I generally feel like, bro, the man would have been selling out arenas and that all across the world. Because the
Definitely would have been selling out. Yeah, because
personality
if
feed.
if him was so in demand, right, that them willing for people was willing to pay money to watch a man perform on camera, bro. That's one of the biggest joke to me in a
And
music,
not
bro.
only that, willing to watch him on a TV program, knowing say this man done music.
That's what me I say. A video, TV, whatever you want to call it, that's still video, you see me?
Yep.
People willing to go pay money to come out of them yard, go stand up in our park, bro, to watch a man perform to them on video camera. That's
That's
what
what
me I
I'm
say.
saying. Is the
That are
anomaly,
not
bro.
normal. And then him tell we already to when him did do the on-stage interview before him got prison, you know. The man say, you see me? Bounty Killer and them I do. I can't remember the name of the show, but Bounty Killer and them, you see me? Them I use whole the show I use whole heap of different artists. Bounty Killer, I don't know the whole of them. And them can only pull probably about 4,000 or something like that. Or
Yep.
2,000 people. And when them use cartel, them sell over 5,000 in pre-sale. So Bounty Killer, Idonia, and the whole of them and a bunch of other artists on the flyer all together can't even sell more than 3,000 or something like that. You see me?
Yeah, man.
And Cartel alone by himself pull over 5,000 in pre-sale ticket. So till them have to open up them, him saying them have to open up the back at the venue to the beach. Cause I guess the venue they're close to a beach or something, so them have to open up the back and use the beach to accommodate how much people did for that. You see me? So from them time the cartel pull about 10,000 people before him go prison. That's arena. Where the
Exactly.
alkaline, yeah, that alkaline got on a thing that where they pull 12,000. You see me?
And that's a logic me I use, you know. If Alkaline never go prison, Popcorn never go prison, and them a do what them a do. And me I said, just imagine what Carter would have been doing. See me I say?
I agree. Yeah, yeah, of course he would have been big, but me I tell you say the prison thing add to the level where him reach. The prison thing definitely add to the level where him reach.
So you believe that prison help him more than how we hurt him?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I couldn't answer no man. Because me if he say hurt him more, because all right, if Dancehall they lock up in a prison, there's only one reason I said that statement, you know, is that prison is hurting Dancehall and also hurting him. And that's being proven true right now. Because we all see the energy, we all see the shift change right now in Dancehall. We all see the floodgates get opening up. So by the definition of people saying Dancehall locked in a prison, and we see why people they say that now currently in 2025 because of all of the case them that seem to be kicked down right now in a Dancehall name. So if Missy with Popcorn do and with Alkaline do and Cartel was before them, and you could have said bigger, well, not could have said he is bigger, like dramatically bigger, that means that he would have been doing more than them. And
Yeah.
he would have even gained more fans because I say, bro, Cartel have a song on Dancehall album, King of the Dancehall album name, Don't Know, when he start the intro and say, no matter how I rob every watching at the jewelry store, me can't get back the time. That's the only difference, bro, is that Cartel come out when he's nearly 15. It would have been worse if he get let out like 2-3 years in a sentence, bro. May I tell you, don't get me wrong, I agree that prison help the anticipation, but to me, if you owe me a read the game and me know who he was before prison, me feel like say the same thing would have happened, if not worse.
All right, here we Fabian, I say, I highlight him comment. Fabian, I say, yeah, but did he not gain a lot more fans while he was in prison?
Nah, that's debatable. That's the thing. So G, I say, yeah, but that did not gain a lot more fans inside of prison. He did gain fans, but me can't get the logic why people always say prison help him more than how it would have helped him if he was in the living colors. Cause if you look on logic, bro, it don't make no sense. Remember, bro, people say FIFA big. Brother, FIFA would have been worse if Cartel did there. Just there to promote it and push it. I remember, who knows? As Mr. Gaza said, probably Carter would have signed to a label. I don't think a full sign because the other day he saying want to do one distribution deal like with Skillibeng and them people they do. So to me, bro, I always gonna stick with this. To me, prison hurt Cartel way more than how he helped him. To me, that's just strictly logic and common sense. Even monetary rights, bro. Carter right now, I'm not saying I scramble for money, but him after I do him, I do the show them back to back just to get the money when miss out. And
No,
you know,
bro. No,
what
it
more
can't put
opportunity
it.
man miss out, bro. Carter would be a million times bigger if he did that road, bro. Can network? Come on, man.
You can't
Out
look
of
on
here.
it. You can't look on it so easy, bro. I tell you, it's not as simple as it seems, bro. You can't look on it that way because even Cartel himself said, you see me? Him see Nelson Mandela got prison and found out bigger than ever before. You see me? And do what him do for South Africa after coming from prison, dog. You see me? And came out way bigger, 10 times bigger than he was before. And I like the man got prison and get this revelation and decide, say, me I go fight for my people. No, it was what he was already doing. Got prison and then come out bigger and better than ever before. You see
But
me? Yeah.
remember, Carter was releasing music in prison, so it's like he was out, but he just never have a true freedom for do what he want to do. Remember, I know a lot of people leave that out, because people act like say Carter go prison and release music. All right? Could Carter sustain the 13 years in a prison within old catalog and couldn't release nothing new? How would you answer that?
Sustain? No,
Yeah,
because the music was there to help keep him relevant, keep him name in the algorithm and keep him name active in discussions.
but
You see
that's
me?
what I say. If you look on the point, I try to make technically could have called it a Carter was somewhat free because he could have released music, and we know that if this was America, we probably would have been having a different conversation now. Would Carter still be that relevant? Because technically, Carter was somewhat of a free man because he had free reign to release music, which in other circumstances in other country he wouldn't be allowed to even release music unless it's not record over a phone when he's on a prison call or whatever.
But you see, with Cartel now, Cartel situation was like a tease. I can hear this man, but I can't see him. What the fuck is going on? Cause look on Buju. Same situation. Got prison, but we not hear from Buju for 10 years straight. Look on what Buju found out and I do now. Buju do a whole heap of things that he has never been able to do in his career before. You see me?
I
Buju
think
found out. Buju found out bigger than he was. And
Buju
him never put.
wasn't releasing music in prison, right? I don't think
No.
he,
He not
No.
released no music in from prison. You see me?
probably a few of that old catalog, but regardless, it never helped him because it wasn't relevant. But me feel like he hurt him, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, don't get me wrong, America too are going good. But let's not be delusional here, bro. Like Buju is not doing that outside of America. Not saying that he can't, but to me, when we see Cartel turn up a level, Buju ain't doing that. Jamaica one, me not count that. Me not count New York show them where Buju do because bro, that's standard. I remember they didn't have American visa. Remember, I know it's not necessarily they was traveling to the States, so it's that the anticipation was always there. So the New York show them, bro. To be honest with you, bro, me not count them, bro. I'm mini Jamaica that, and to be honest with you, I don't even to count the London show them that much. It's because I just know say a bag of yard people there, a bag of diaspora people. London is basically mini Jamaica, bro. So me, I look for outside of these states, like when Carter go Atlanta, me I say, oh, rah, cool, mad. You know what I mean? It show me saying powerful.
All right, you want to answer Fabian question. Fabian say, yeah, but any prison is same. You can bribe to get what you want. Not really, no, Fabian. You can't.
No, yeah, no.
No, it not really works, so
Nah, you
Fabian.
can't do that to America. Remember, Carter was voicing in himself. Comfortable.
Mm-mm.
Where you think we get so much songs?
Every country
That
is
can't go
not.
in America, brother.
Every prison is not the same. Dog.
Definitely not.
Mhm.
When
You
America
think
want like make you like a Larry Hoover, one of those guys. They're sitting to one prison when they're on 23-hour watch.
because you have to look at it, say, things where you get away in Jamaica, will be able to get away so easy in an American prison, my bro.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
as I'm saying, bro, to the topic is debatable, but me think about it, I look into the situation, but I cannot see how prison help him more than if he was free. As I said, don't get me wrong, he help him, but I'm saying me couldn't come out and say help him more, because to me that logic now make no sense. If we went to take out, say, oh, in probably life was in danger, we never know what would happen. That's one different conversation. But me talk strictly music and how much more bigger he could have been. Because although Cartel big, bro, Cartel could have been way bigger, because he would have been here, bro. Come remember, your youth, your youth is very important. Networking is very important. If Popcorn was able to go Africa, fill out to stadium over 50,000 all over Ireland, 17,000 London, and he was here consistently going to show people are see man and then get boring. Just imagine what Carter would have done, and we know how he is. That man would have keep on transform himself over and over and over again.
Fabian, yeah, so I'm talking about on the wing. I try understand what you say. So if you want forward on the panel, so we can have a better understanding of what you say, then I appreciate that.
Well, if I to the conversation in Gia talk, that don't really make no sense though, because I know every prisoner I see, man, with Cartel doing in Jamaica, he could not do in America. No way in hell. Especially if they really wanted to lock him down, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, because you have to understand, just like how them have prison have cell phone in a prison in Jamaica, prison have cell phone in America to my bro.
Yeah,
But
100%.
is the levels of it. So I'm not gonna say it couldn't and wouldn't have been done. It can be done, but how many artists in a American prison system is able to do that, much less if they don't have a cell phone and can do the same thing like what Cartel do.
Yeah. Well,
But when me say though, me not gonna tell you say you're wrong, but me can't jump and tell you say you're right neither, bro. Cause me I tell you, there's a serious, you see, in economics and in
So guys, I chip out.
G Chipotle. So
Hmm.
Jamaica vibes. What's your thought on that? Because I've been saying, me, I'm a man, me think long and hard on this, what if you had no, but me
No,
pray,
me understand what you say.
and
And
me can't see logics in it, bro, because if Drake and Popcorn them there and Alkaline them they are the different arena in a different states, what would Cartel be doing? We knowing how he was when he was here,
hmm
and how him go to work and how film family stay.
hmm
Yeah, tell me say he would not fill up Barclays like it's nothing. Miami simple thing that.
at them
Like,
time there.
no, just progressing over time, building over time up to this point. If he was here,
Yeah, I think he would have been able to, but if we put it in perspective, like Mr. Gaza said, I may try understand both the two on the point.
but
Me
give
I
me
say,
your answer. Come on, here
all
you
right, so
summarize.
My answer is this. How may I put it now? Cause the cartel we are seeing now is a change cartel than the cartel that before him get locked up. So with his personality, help bring him across that bridge internationally, or say make him a do the things them we him able to do now. At them time there, in a way it's like you can't say yes and then you can't say no. You know what I say? It's like yeah, it's like me I try look on it in a both ways and them thing there. Yes, cause in magnitudes and in impact and in relevancy was still there. So maybe it would have grown even more while he was on the road and able to do a lot more things that he wasn't able to do while being incarcerated, like more collabs and them thing there. But Cartel put out so much tune, it's like him not gone nowhere, you just not see him. So now that him get free, the whole mystique and persona around him name and vibes cartel and the new adjustment and the new me I say attitude and them things also help everything helping up to the way it is supposed to be. So like we say, him a reap where him it fi reap from back then. So him a reap it now. So him done sow the seed. So if I know him for receive it, I know him for receive it. And you know me I say
Yeah, but
that
even
produce.
if you have to speak hypothetically, do you think prison hurt him more?
Yes, I would say so. I would say so.
All right, so you
In that
agree with me then?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say me look into it, and me I say no. Everything is pointing to that prison hurt him more. People say they show them a sell off. It's not just about that. Cause remember, bro, Carter wasn't just in music. He was outside of music doing teacher sped. Remember, bro, 50 Cent start power like what, like 5 years ago or less, and that's become a household show. Just imagine what teacher's pet would have been. That would have gone in a different realms. Different realms. Just looking the nature of the show, and it would have improved over the years. Remember, he was giving speeches at schools, bro. He was so influential where government are pre him, certain countries are ban him. Bro, it'll get worse because to me, Misty not affect cartel. People want to see him regardless because he was just so different than every artist we ever know in our life. It's like in personality, like where world music say, in personality bigger than life itself. So a lot of people don't understand. It's never just about the music. It's about this man personality, the way him carry himself, also in crew or he move. It was just so different, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fabian, yeah, say, so what you think he mean when him say Jamaican prison is tougher than the USA? All right, Fabian, let me try to break it down for you.
Condition wise.
Yeah, condition wise, living conditions, Fabian. You don't have not toilet in the cell, you don't have no bathroom. You have toilet in every cell in America, prison, my bro. So you have to, pass your waistband paper, put in a plastic bag,
And a bucket
and all
cartel.
of them. You know me, I say, and then man, they in prison up there, so you have your little bed. You know me, I say, Jamaica, you throw you down a little mattress and them thing. They probably not have no window for ventilation or no AC for make the air circulate. So it's a much poorer condition. Plus, a lot of the prisons them that are in Jamaica where all the inmates, them prison they built up years and years and years ago. So the condition with them inner are from them condition from longer time. Every prison America now is more updated and them thing there. You feel me?
And
You
year
just
or
press
two,
up.
it's very simple. If a celebrity in America get charged for a M charge and they get sentenced and them are release new whole heap of music and the government now go just sit down there and not do nothing. And they on phone and camera. That's not gonna happen in America. 'Cause remember, it's not like the Carter was the common man when he get arrested. It was a whole big celebrity. So then if he was in America, they would have moved him to some prison with them and watch him 23 hours and obviously he can't go do what he would have normally do. Because people don't understand when Carter was in Jamaica prison, he was comfortable. He was linking certain producers and certain people directly. So he didn't have to go through a third party and get things started out very quickly. So no man, if in the America, that would have hamper Carter career massively. He couldn't be so comfortable a vice. Remember Carter tell me saying you want a prisoner look around the corner and a vice and them hide the equipment them. That's not gonna happen in
Mhm.
America like that.
All right, Fabian, I say I know with the environment, but what else you think you meant? All right, the environment, the living condition and the environment and all them treat
Yeah,
you.
and the lack of health
Let me say
facility.
the lack of health care in the prison at Jamaica and all of them thing there. Why you think him grave disease gets so worse? One thing about the prison them here in the USA, I don't know about Canada and UK.
A full
Once you're
medical
sick,
staff on board, man.
once you're sick, they're gonna carry you to the hospital and check you out and make sure say everything we're supposed to get checked, I go get checked, my bro. Cause one of the things is them know certain things happen to you in there while you're in their custody. You know, Jamaica prison system is a no care prison is a no care attitude. You know me I say the way all the COs them correction officer deal with them at Jamaica. And the same way the correction officers them deal with you over here. It's a
And
lot
don't
of
forget,
things.
on the wing as well, America prison of cameras. God,
Yeah,
people are
America
losing their
prison
money
have
on
cameras. You know me I say
wholly more
whether
than what prison
yeah,
have.
whether it's on the A wing or the B wing, you
Yeah.
know, me I say different housing units, cameras are, in front of cells, in the day room where
It's only
the
when you get
prison
in your quarters, you
tolerate.
get some somewhat of a
right,
private place.
yeah, where you gather around and them thing that, so it's a combination of things where it'll be more harsher in Jamaica. And like me say, if you put up with a person we want pass them feces, my bro, and all of them thing there, and if you do it a certain way, my bro, it's not the same. So like me say, it's the environment, the living condition, everything, me I say, educational system and them thing there. So it's a combination of things, Fabian. So, as long as you understand what me, so you Fabian as again real vibe. So that's why them other rappers don't release music while them inside. Then yeah, it's a lot too also, cause maybe them don't even that thing say them can record. Say a rapper in a jail, over here, so and him know say when him there road, him with a record in a studio. And probably never think say him could have do it on the phone like how Cartel do it. Me I say. That's why a lot of them probably don't do it up to this day.
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
me I say.
Tory Lanez I do it to a point, but as I say, it's a different age now. Technology completely changed now when Carter going to prison. You can
Mhm.
literally do a voice note on your phone and the producer take it and put it on the rhythm and etc. etc. But in America, if you're a celebrities and they find out you're a record music thingy, they can click a button and you're going to want super max prison. That means you're on 23-hour lockdown.
Them don't even have to click a button and put you in another facility, because you simply go put you in the box. The box
But
is like
yeah,
a prison
it's not
within.
even that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put you in the wall. Me I
And the
say,
guards in America is not so easily to bribe, and the system itself. While
right,
Jamaica is a bit more easier, where you can fling a change, get the top man of the prison, the warder, or the
right,
manager,
yeah,
and make it
really,
more
yeah,
comfortable for you.
yeah. 'Cause if
Remember,
you
bro,
know,
Carter was so comfortable, bro, that the man was going live on camera. Think about it. If you know you're gonna face grave consequences for your actions, Carter wouldn't do that. But Carter had to know that, you know what, a minimum Carter, a Jamaica this, me somewhat comfortable to do that. Come
no
in
man,
mind up.
be a prisoner over here to real vibe, man. Them do the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Go live on
Yeah, man,
them.
but that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
normal.
man.
But,
So me now have a bridging man. Regular me chat to him on FaceTime, man.
mm,
You see me?
but
I
that's
call him.
normal prisoners, though. You see me? Compared to a cartel, now, as me I say cartel was in America and the right person in a one police department you were cartel are going with, bro. May I tell you, it would have stopped. America is a different kettle of fish, brother. If they really want to stop you from doing certain things, they can do it.
But so let me put it like this. You see, America, in terms of what Fabian has said, Jamaican prison is way worse. America prison is not that bad. You see me? America prison is designed for they want prisoners. So they're gonna make it as comfortable and as nice as possible because the American system want prisoners. So when you go there, so you're not supposed to feel like you're missing out nothing from the outside world. You see me? You can go to college in a prison. You see what I say? You have a whole heap of different things, bro. See me? You have how much meals a day and TV and whole heap of things, bro. As I said, them have them phone, them a do all type of things, bro. You see me? So you don't feel like you're missing out nothing from the outside world when you're in a prison. The man they make it as comfortable as possible. And as a matter of fact, enough prisoners are live better than people from the outside world. I can tell you that. Because American system feed off of prisoners. They want prisoners.
Yeah.
and
But
then a lot of time the man them in prison and find way for hustle too, my bro. So there's
um,
many ways how you have to survive when you're in that environment there. You see me I say.
yeah,
So
man.
just like Jamaica prison, you have to find a way to survive. Man, I tell you, some
Find a
man,
way
I
to
do this
survive.
and I hustle this and I hustle that. I just saw it got the same mentality, How you hustle for can make a change. Because in a American system, you can't really say have no physical currency and them thing there in a them place there. More time you watch all some YouTube video with prisoner Jamaica. I see the man them a drink big bottle of liquor and all of them something them, bro. I really see them think they are foreign prison, my bro. The most a man I gotta do is make them liquor from inside the prison. If some man say, get no big bottle and no NSC a forward in the prison them way them, my bro.
Cartel, they have Rolex and all type of things in a prison.
No, you can't have your jewelry. You can't have your jewelry. No matter if a Rolex or whatever, you get your jewelry for wear. You know, I say certain prison probably don't make you wear certain expensive jewelry. Say it can't pass the value of $50. You know,
Cartel of thousands.
right? You know, I say because the reason why
The
them
easy answer to that question, then man. I feel like we are going in circles. Jamaica prison, bro, you harder. Well,
Tada.
easier to get access to certain opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's
That,
way
that
hard.
one there is just a
Way
no-brainer.
harder. The environment, the condition, all them things, they're way harder. You see me? The only thing is, you might get away with more. Cause you see, like a man with cartel now, where have money and name and them thing there. You see me? You can easily bribe the water them and them thing there and get away with certain things.
Not even bribe or even the respect we have on the streets alone.
Well, yeah, whatever it is, whether respect, love, bribing, you see me, money, exchange, whatever you want to call it, you see me. But you can get away with more in Jamaica prison, but it's way worse in terms of the environment and the condition. So that's what makes it the toughest prison. It's simple as that. You see me.
You know, because you basically get 3 meals a day in the whole prison system. Plus the food where you get, you know, only part time you hear them and them complain. That's why a lot of them have them family members bring them food. Because the food that them are getting there, you know, and all that, you know, I say, just like over here, so, you know, I say, the food where you get is all that, you know, but you can consume, you know, I say, you can consume the food, you know, and then like we say, you have to just know how to move in a them place and how to survive, my bro. It's
You ever
not
been
hard.
to prison
You
before?
just have to know how to move.
You ever been to prison before?
Oh, maybe, yeah, man, I've been there, man.
How long you spend?
Totally 6.
Oh, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Good class. You know your system then, man.
Right, so that's why I tell you, say, a lot of things you can still get away with. You know what I say? It's just how you go get away with it. You know, you have to know the ins and out, what to do, not what not to do, how not to get caught, and all of them things. Because when you
Would
get
you say
caught,
prison change your perspective on life?
yeah, of course. Of course, you know, it's just one of them things the way you go through and just know, say, 'cause everything, the whole thing is a mental thing, you know, my brother. The whole thing is a mental because if you're not tough to deal with it mentally, you're gonna break down and some people go mad. So you have to
Man,
just know say it's
I worry for years that.
you know, that small compared to what my flesh of them do. My flesh of them just do 32.
Bucklat. Jaja.
So compare my 60 for them 32 is no comparison.
So take me how may I say this? Describe like a day in the prison for you. Cause I always think say, bro, like how people even survive that because the time must go slow. Like how a day in their life in a prison that look for you.
All right, in a jail different from prison. So when you're in a prison, you have things where you have to do. You know, you work in a prison, you know, my bro.
Do you
You
have to
work,
work?
you know. Yeah, you have to work. You
Seriously?
have to work. I go school. Yeah, you have to be doing something.
You know, you hear me just tell
Remember,
you a
say them
while.
pay you, you know, my bro. Whether you go school, you get, you know, but it's pennies compare with you that make a street, but you have to be doing these things. You think you can just do that and not do nothing unless you must have health issues and them thing there. You know what I say? Whether you make license plate, whether you
Yo,
work on electronics and them thing that for certain company out the street. You have to remember, say, enough of these big companies out here in society also have contract with prisons, you know, my bro, where the prisoners them are able to work on a lot of these things that we have out here in the world.
you know, you hear me just tell you a while ago, say American system is designed to have prisoners. They want you in there so them can exploit you and work you like slave.
Work
Cause
it
you
like
said you're not gonna get no average pay like when you're there out the road. What you have to do, you see me? So them
Mm-hmm.
can use you. Cause Nike and all of these companies, you know, enough of them products are made by prisoners, you know, where them can pay for a little bit to nothing
Mm-hmm.
to do certain things. That's why I try to tell you, America is a dangerous place in a dog.
man, it's a business as I say.
America is not a country, bro. It's a company. It's a different C word, you know. Me tell people,
Mhm.
well, don't mix up the C word
And
and the
then another thing, real vibes. A lot of these prisons over here in the US are privately owned by people.
privately owned, right? You see me? That's why I tell you, they want prisoners, so they might make it as comfortable as possible. So when you go there, so you don't feel like you're missing nothing on the outside world. Cause you have
Yeah,
you see me? You have majority of everything. The only thing you don't have is the ability to get up and walk and go anywhere you want, go party, fuck y'all when you want, all these things. You see me? But for the most part, the more you make sure you have majority of where you would have need from the outside world.
true
Then
that.
you see me? The system is designed to have prisoners, bro.
Cause you see all prison, all right, upstate New York, real vibes, right? Not New York City. Once when you're there in New York City and you get locked up, you're there at the jail. I wait for your time and wait for you get sentenced, like a Rikers Island. You just Rikers Island is just a holding place, hold you till the case get finished and you get sentenced, and then them
Yeah, like
send it to
bookings,
New
booking.
York, right? When you go upstate New York now, you have to go through the process. Them are going to see which prison them are going to send you because it all depends on your classification. If your charges is high enough, you're going in a maximum security prison. Or if your charges is mediocre, you're going in a medium facility prison. So,
So Rikers is not an official prison. It's like a
no,
jail.
it's a jail. It's a jail.
So how come Bobby Schmurder did it for entirety and sentence? I think
No, Bobby Schmurda wasn't there for the entire.
No,
I
hell
wasn't there.
no.
Okay, okay.
Mm-mm,
No, he wasn't there. Hell no.
mm-mm.
Oh, oh,
Like I
oh.
say, you're there till your case get finished, whether you get released or you've been trial and you go home. If you lose trial and them sentence you to even 3 years in prison, you're still going to go upstate New York. It all depends on what time you get the sentence. So let's say you're in there for 2 years, right? And then them sentence you to 3 years, right? New York City probably don't even send you upstate because you basically have a year left to do. So them probably just keep you down at Rikers Island, make you go and finish out your stay, and whatever, them still send you upstate because once you get sentenced, it belongs to the state correctional system, You feel me? I say, or you can go at the shock program when a certain man with certain charge, them can make a go boot camp and go do 6 months. Like say you have a 5 year sentence, you can go to boot camp training for 6 months and get released and all of them thing there.
So in a prison where you did there, did you had to rule with a certain group of people? Like you had to pick your side? Like I don't know if I would have like
I
would have
mean, in a prison, my bro, no man is an island, my bro. No man stands alone, my bro. A prison that is a different world, my bro. And
So
shit
was it a case where you have like a Jamaican crew in a
Of
one where you did
course,
there?
everywhere you have Jamaican people are rolling Jamaican, Spanish are rolling Spanish, American are rolling American, and them thing, my bro. Are the same thing
Oh, so
like
it
street.
wasn't a thing in your case where you had to be rolling with the Crips or Blood because affiliate or just like a Jamaican crowd you did there.
No, cause me never in no gang thing, my bro. Me never in a gang thing. Them gang thing they forward later on, my bro. So you have man from street who are crip and blood and them get locked up. Them now go give that up, my bro. Them are forward in there and link up with them crips and them blood people,
Yeah.
my bro. Just so it's said. You
I
feel
think we
me? I
find a
say?
formula for in Jamaica vibes. You need to start bringing their story to YouTube streets. So I feel like a lot of people that find it entertaining. Me intriguing, because I never got prison before. Um,
That's what I said. Me that like to talk to somebody who been to prison in the UK and then compare, over here. So and this, me I say no, cause it's good thing.
enough
It's
content you can get out of that, bro, because you can talk about the day in a life with where they go to, cause 6 years you see you doing it. So, me know say your brain full up with the information.
yeah, but everything is not for everybody.
I, I mean, me understand, but you can
No,
make a
but I understand
work.
where you say still, cause my
Yeah.
thing is not to glorify it and them thing, them bro. Is
No, but they can't
right.
glorify that.
It's to give people information so them don't follow in my footstep or other people's footsteps
Me
that
I say,
been in
a
there.
million,
But sometimes,
million question,
cause you the thing, sometimes things happen in life in our real vibes. Sometimes certain things happen and you end up in there, my bro. If you may say just that when you end up in there is all you have to be able to deal with it mentally. You know what I say? Because like you said, time gonna move slow. Time I make it look like it now move and them things. So it's a mental thing. You know what I say? Man like me, me know say there's some of just block out the outside world and focus on the inside world, because there's some of that. A lot of times, a lot of these people, they might think about the outside world, what going out there, which is, it's just obvious, because that's where you got to think about, because that's where you last remember
Yeah,
when
what me
you
I say,
there.
because me I preach, because you spend such a long time in there, bro. You could have literally do series, and as I said, those type of content is very large. Cause so many times you can summarize your thought, and I don't know if it's a case where you don't want to go back in that time in your life, but I feel like it'll make it an interesting conversation. And probably even you can do it now on video form to like you have part one here and there. Cause an idea, something where you experience, and
I
you have
know,
good
I know,
feelings
I
about.
know me that gonna do that real vibes.
If you do it,
Do
man,
that
a big content
yeah.
up on YouTube in Jamaica vibes. Mr. Man, not cap, We love to help
Mm-hmm.
you,
Me
Big
that do
content,
it now.
especially if you start through your face to and you give your story and you say, you stay tuned for part two, three, four, and
Well,
them things. You're on
that
the
part,
road, man.
that part is the next story now.
Yeah, man, 'cause I have a million questions for you, bro. Like, what? Can you study anything in it? Can you study law and then come be a law? What if a question
Of
in there, sir?
course, of course. Then jail sly. All right.
Real
Yeah.
vibes, like listen, bro. Me not tell you say you can go college in there and everything, bro, and get degree and
Oh,
all
yeah,
them
it's a
things, bro.
business.
Bro,
Cause
Are
me
you
here
I
have
the
to
tell
thing
pay,
you,
real
bro.
vibes. Here
are
the
you have
thing
to
real
pay for your
vibes.
college?
Yeah. The state pay for the college. We go college in there.
So
No,
state pay for you,
he must say
not out
you
of
have to pay.
your
No,
money we
you
are
have
No,
to
the
working
pay
in
for
state
prison.
pay
the
for it.
state are gonna pay a fee for you. So that's why I tell you say America is designed to have prisoners. They're gonna make everything smooth and nice for you. You're there road, you have to find your own college and pay for that. If you get lucky, you get a scholarship or financial aid.
So you
But
can get any qualification in a prison.
Of
yeah,
course. Because
yes, bro.
you're the liar thing go in this no real vibes. Say you forward in, right? Me been in there and you forward in and me get for know you. I mean I say, where there for you tell me, right? I mean I say, and then show me know a little bit more about the law. I mean I say, yo, say you can file a motion like this and me carry got the law library, cause I have law library in the prison them and we look up your case and them thing that we can say once you go show me certain things about your case, me I go say, oh, the lawyer will represent upon the case, where them should I do and them thing there and and you can cause remember you know the appeal state now, So you can find certain things in the law books them with cases that support your cases. You're gonna have cases that support your cases, and you're gonna have cases that don't support your cases. It's called litigating factors and aggregating factors. Me
Yeah.
say so the aggregating factor is going to be against you. The mitigating factor is going to be for you. And when them things get presented to the judge, who will look over them thing, they in going to think all of them thing they in consideration. Plus, is what you've been doing since you've been in there. You got if you're an alcoholic, then I make sure you got alcoholic anonymous. If you just smoke drugs, then I make sure you go at NA narcotics anonymous and all of them thing there. Them are gonna make sure say them actually, if you don't have no high school diploma, they might make you go take your GED. If you have high school diploma, they might tell you so you can go college or wherever. So it's up to you to take up that option. But everything is there in place for you to better yourself. For you as the individual have to take advantage of all of that. But
Yeah.
the state pay for everything. Them provide a meal, and them pay for the meal, they pay for them bed is how much them pay a day for house each inmate. So that's why you have a lot of these privatized prison where people with money build prison because them know so them are gonna make money out of it also.
Bro, you need to start a serious Jamaica vibe. Trust me, bro. Cause especially if I title it the right way, like my experience in, for instance, Rikers prison, but you need a good title, bro, and a good cover art, bro. Me see
Yeah,
this
we know what
content
you
work
say.
on YouTube like crazy. You can do live or video, but me not say go video with it first. Because
Mhm.
way you explain it now is that me can tell you have a ton of knowledge on it. Like you can break down where you used to piece, do that, what about thing, bro. So a limited content that they could have literally walk them through every step by step of each day.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, no,
Yeah.
brother. It's not me up on like, I remember your experience, and the organic to brother.
No, I know what you say, man.
Yeah,
So that's
man,
why
big man,
I
brother.
say,
We have to go
and
man.
that's where listen with the hustling thing now. Me I help you with your case, right? And say me help you as an inmate with your case. And you're able to get time cut or able to go home based on certain things when me show you and Ray, my bro. Then your thing is to look out for I and I, my bro. And me go say, yo, this is when me I charge you, and Ray and you send my people them the funds and them little something them, my bro, cause each one help one. You know me I say, 'cause I have people that they do life, people that do 20 years, people that do all sort of years, my bro. So, you know, with the prison system, my bro, as a man, as long as a man can help a one in them, my bro, them are gonna do that, my brother. You just have to find the right
Yeah, man, me
person.
understand what you have say. But brother, me I tell you Jamaica vibe. Run with it, bro, because me there I think I mean say bro like literally, a long time, bro. It's literally unlimited because you can go even also in say, yo, the stories we hear in a prison, the experience is just so unlimited. And also, you know, you can so it's like following up a story, like literally digging into say your life and your personality and
No
even
man, me
how you
get it,
think
man, my
now.
bro. Like me say, me tell you say something me think, boy.
Yeah,
And
man, you have to go
then,
mad, sit, man. Big man thing, bro. Cause even me myself would have sit down and watch and then like at least a 30 minutes inside, bro, like each episode.
all right,
You know?
may I take you up at that.
Yeah, man, cause just imagine how you could have just formulate everything in a one video and do episode by episode, even go up to a 30. Cause
Mm-hmm.
once they title to right way, brother, prison, brother, I'm telling you something about them woman there. That's all they watch. Prison stories and prison documentaries. And I say you can't miss it, bro.
No man, me get you, man. You know, cause
Yeah, man, just
you have to
you
remember,
can't
say
lose that for that, bro.
a part of our life journey and a part of our story.
That's the
You know,
best
me I say,
content, organic, bro. Cause bro, if you that intrigue, like what was the daily life like, the stories, the people we meet, the serial killers, bro. That's some crazy
let me show
content.
you something. Let me show you this. You know when the sentence get long. Let me show you now. You know when the hardest part is like say you know say y'all get released in a week.
A
Yeah,
language standard.
what you start anticipate, my bro. And then after you have 6 days left, you can't wait because you just a think about road now, you know. You see, when you have 1 day left, time now move for nothing, even though time are moving, you know. But to you, can remember, you know, my bro, me I look up on all the clock and I say, John, oh, me I go to morning and I'll say 12 o'clock the day, you know, my bro. And even though I look on the time and the time I'll say 4 o'clock in the evening, you know, it's like the time now moving, because you just I think about a morning when you have left out of the place and them things, you know, my brother. You know me I say, plus you have things and you have to give away things to people, because you got to be bridging them and them things. Certain things where you don't need a road. You have to left it with them in there. Whether you walk, man, you know me I say, where you listen to your radio and them things there, whether
Yeah.
books and them things there.
But these
'Cause
are
you
the
can,
important question though. All right. Did you see anybody get no pum pum in the prison where you did there?
of course, people get pum pum.
You see, and I wonder me, brother. Yeah. Yo,
Yeah,
Jamaica, man, you have to run with
yeah,
it,
yeah,
bro.
but here the
You need to
thing now.
title the one the quick and fast,
Yeah, cause here the thing now.
But break it down to me like how that would have happened though.
Because, all
In
right, you
American prison.
understand this now in a real vibes. See, at a place like Rikers Island, where enough of the correctional officers are people that basically grew up in the neighborhood with enough of the people them were in that prisoner, you know, my bro. So
Yeah.
you say you a correction officer, me know you from street, and them thing, and you a work the housing unit with me, and I say, real vibes, what go on, and you're gonna say, yo, what go on Jamaica vibes, oh, you reaching us, so I tell you, and Ray, and just show me how you know each other from street, certain things you might do for me and them little thing there, you feel me?
But could you get anything on a visit? Can me see Bobby Schmurder allude to Sabia Eddie used to get
Yeah, because
thing.
you have to find a female correction officer who are go on do them thing there, you feel me?
But you
Yo,
couldn't get on
Randy,
a visit like
hold on the real vibe, hold on the real vibe. Slick, me I go drop the link and you go click the link. When we drop the link, you click the link and then me I go add it to the stage. I'm a flesh of that.
love the prison topic and intriguing, bro. You see me? Because it's a whole different life that bro. It's like a Mars that bro. A whole different thing that
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that Randy Brown.
Yeah, I'm a flesh of that. I'm a flesh of that.
Yeah, I'm say I want different life.
Hold on the real vibe. Slick. Click that link there. Click on the link where you see me just drop. I'm going to save forward and then add it to the panel.
Yeah.
Click on the link where me just drop.
I
Probably click
don't know
on the
if you
link.
see one local documentary I drop on my channel one time in Jamaica vibes with cartel prison story. You see that documentary there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you miss it, yeah, man. Let me say if you need no pointers, cause I say, bro, you can really
No
formulate.
man, no man, me go link you behind the scenes, man. So you know me I say, way. So I can put it together definitely. You know me I say.
Around 3 years of content that you know amount of thing I go through you saying.
Mm-hmm.
Around
Enough
3 years.
like me say enough story. You go through fight and all of them thing there, you know, my bro.
Yeah,
So
man.
me I say, me get in a cup of fight, me get all cut up on them thing there, you know.
See it there.
Mm.
Yeah, man, bro. I'm tell you something, bro. But you see them story, them organic story, bro. Them something I last on YouTube for years and decades, bro. Cause where people can relate to and where them want known, the unknown. It's very intriguing to them. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
they can't lose with a content like that, bro. Cause organic content are the best. Cause enough time when people depend on YouTube are reactive content.
Mm.
You see me? I say, but a live story like that, so once they can package it the right way, MG, and send it out
Mm.
there, trust me. You
Me I
never
wait,
know, bro.
me I wait
Just,
to see if him show up. Him not show up yet, cause him not really used to it. He's not used to it. All right, see my
just for
come.
your G that.
Yeah, I'm a fleshy.
There you go,
Yeah.
Daddy.
Slicky there.
Yeah, man.
All right, yeah. Everybody, that's my brother Slick. You know what I say, Randy Brown. So give them a little perspective of what we are talking about.
Up it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a perspective on that about.
What about them want to know what it's like being incarcerated and all of them little things there. So you can share your experience. You know what I say?
I tell you what, through experience, the truth is, last time I went in there, I know that shit is not for me. You know, because it's totally different now, and it's like a mud house, and everybody's hooked on this. What's the name of that new thing that everybody on now? K2.
Fentanyl.
You know, K2. K2 is the big thing in there. And
Mm-hmm.
right, anybody you know in there, them a call every day for money because them have to pay for the K2. And it's costs a lot right now. And it's no place for nobody to be right now.
That's true.
Dangerous.
Oh my God, the weed in Jamaica is horrible.
Yeah, cause I remember say in a earlier times, real vibes. I call a place like Crackers Island when the phone you're able to make free phone call, right?
Right.
A lot of people get stabbed up over the phone, you know, because if you're not strong enough, you can deal with the phone issue, you know, my bro. 'Cause I remember say the phone free, you know.
Same time now, it's changed a lot. At the same time, them rulers still go on because I'm telling you, they had like 4 phones in there, and I heard they were saying no. What they say? One phone is for gangs. 'Cause a gang a big thing now, you know what I mean? So one phone is for gang now, and the other phone is for something. And I said, well, that's how I run it now. So 2 phone, the regular people them can't use because 2 phone connect, you know what I mean? So although I know them I give out iPad now, where you don't have to use the phone no more. So you know it cut down on that a lot. But it's so different now at the same time. Now,
Real vibes.
Yo.
You have a thing called slot time, right? In a jail, Rockers Island, meaning say from 6 o'clock the phone lock off 11 o'clock. So from 6 o'clock to 11, if you're not bad boy in the house or strong a certain way, my bro, you can't touch your phone.
let me tell you, so now you gotta wait on the line for another phone.
You can't touch the phone. Even if say me have an hour on the phone, cause like me I say, you have to have top notch in the house. So if me have my phone time, I say 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. If me no want to use the phone, real vibe, the phone just sit down there on the wall and nobody can touch it unless me want to give somebody some time to go and use. That's what I say.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I get what you say, man, G. I'm
Yo,
say I'm
bro.
going to do all this in some episode, man, some videos and upload them.
No, me definitely I gotta do it, man. Me definitely I gotta do it. You know what I say? I make it help me put it together and them thing there. So you know
As
to
long
say.
as you have the time, man, you don't know.
Mm-hmm. You know, but it's just another world inside there. You have to just know how to move and know how to survive.
Remember how the system set up, you know? It's not even the thing, brethren, but you have to watch how it's set up, because remember, we out here, so we are suffer out here, But the government rather to pay $60,000, $70,000 a year to lock up each man. That's the way they got to pay, And them willing to pay it more than help we out here where I suffer. And I said, boy, this system is dangerous, So when you look on it, brethren, it's a big money thing, brethren. Did you know, say, out of New York City alone, 50,000 every year get sentenced and go upstate. 50,000 youth out of the street every year since 1972. And so you have to feed the system. And may I tell you, say, if them lock you up for 5 years, them spend almost $500,000 to take care of you in there. Because remember, prison are big money, brethren. And the bed them rent out, and the government rent out the bed and pay them $70,000-$80,000 a year. And that means you have a place to sleep, you get 3 meals a day, and if you're sick, we have an infirmary. And I'm willing to pay that instead of try to help you out here so we're not to commit no crime. So it's a big thing, brethren. And right now, when you go in a jail, we go in there the other day, brethren, in a dorm with 60 people, 58 are black, 1 Chinese and 1 white. I said, hold on now. White people not commit crime, Chinese not commit crime. But you see, and then you find out, say, it's a big business. And we have to uphold the business. Every time them send a youth upstate, a white family have a future. And we have to pay the price for them have a future. So it's wicked, brethren. And we have to make the public know what go on because our kids are pay fee.
Yeah, taxpayer pay for everything,
Yeah, we are pay fee, brethren, and it's wicked.
So real vibes, hear this, you hear me?
Yeah, man, yeah.
So, all right, so say cost the state $70,000 a year for house each inmate, my bro, and a man with a privatized prison. So 70,000, and let's say the prison they hold, let's say 1,000 people,
Yeah.
right? That's 70 times 70,000, my bro. So look at the amount of money where them people they are gonna make, my bro.
Yeah, I call one away, brethren. That's what them make off of it. That's what them make off of it. 90% of we look like me and you. And I said, damn, it's a wicked thing. So if we not got jail, white people can't have people we live upstate, them can't have a future. Because them said them kids got college and them want a job. And you have to be a psychiatrist, the one you have to be a cook, the one you have to be a security guard. But the prison are the big, remember when a prison building a town, the prison become the center of the town, Everybody in that town have a job for that prison, you know what I mean? If you're, some do preaching, some do everything. House cleaning, anything. But the prison become the center of the town. And now
it's like a whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
Right. Pay the price. Me have 3 brothers that's come home, brethren, from doing 32 years.
And I made I tell you earlier.
One of them look for me and tell me, say, yo, you see what we got jail for? We're not even supposed to get 3 years for it, Not even 3, but 2 we're black. Them, you see what them do end up doing? 33 years, 32. And when them got jail for, you don't even work 3 years. So you see, the system, brethren, is just a use we every day, but we are fight over the wrong thing. We are talking about who are the Dan and who are the color, man. That's it, so we are get. Grip off all kind of way. We look at picking them up here, pay the price. 50,000 a year. Them collect out of one little New York City here.
All right, read Fabian comment. Fabian has said, even in Canada, in Ontario, we had one top guy with money who was driving under the influence of alcohol, and him analyze somebody and never get a lot of time because of his family name. Yeah, I say, so all of them things that I gonna help a person like that cause him family name and probably, have connections with with the judges or whoever, me I say, and them little thing there. So, all of them things that play a part for you, and like you say, you know.
Yeah, that's it right there, sir.
Mm-hmm. So I say it's set real vibes, man. But it's definitely no place for a person. But if you're there, regardless of how you end up there, you have to just make up your mind to survive, my brother.
Yeah, man, it's not worth it.
You know,
Not
it's
that
never
far.
worth it. But like me say, a lot of things can make you end up there. Mistaken identity can make you end up there. Also, real vibes where
Yeah, man, listen,
you
enough
look
people
like
spend
a
years in a
person.
prison on them, and then the system
Just
won't pay
being,
too.
just being black can make you end up in there. Just being black.
You
Yeah,
know.
bro.
So it shows you say it just take one little thing for you end up in there. And then you have some people when them get released real vibes after being in there for so long, some of them can't even deal with the outside world, because them so conditioned mentally for inside this, my bro. Some of them find it hard to really cope with the outside world.
Because remember what it do to you, man. It robs you of your responsibility. It takes away that from you, man. If you do so much time in the virgin, you not pay no bills, you not buy no food. All of a sudden you touch road and people after 3 weeks, 3 months, people are telling you, say, yo, you have to go. You not used to that. You are,
Mhm.
yeah, you not used to that. Yo, me have a brethren. Me and him the upstate. I mean him that road. And this man is living in them place there. I me see him and him I say, yo, I can't do this out here. That's what you mean. He said, I can't do this out here. And 3 weeks later, me I said, the man gone back with 25. Because him just couldn't survive out here because they rob you of your responsibility, man. How to be a
Mhm.
how to be a father. You know what I mean? All of these things that we take for granted, man. When you take away from that from a man for the last 30 years, brethren, what do you think?
Jaja.
Yeah, man, it's a lot for cope with, my bro. Cause remember saying this, so no real responsibilities, so when you reach out as and I forgot face responsibility for get a job to start pay bills and all of them thing there.
You give up. You give up. You can't do it no more because no, it's like the
Mm-hmm.
world. You have to pay a bill every minute and you have to go do this and you have to pay a telephone and you have to pay this and you have to pay. After a while, you're not used to it.
Yeah, man.
So it's a
So good
whole.
Jamaica vibes. Was a blessing,
Mhm.
no G. I don't know.
Yeah, man, me go end the live still, because I go up on the 3 hour mark, 2 hour and 57 minutes. So I appreciate everybody we passed through. I appreciate everybody with the forward on the panel. Me I say big up Mr. Gaza. Me I say big up my brother Randy Brown. Real vibes. You don't know it go Fabian.
Big.
Me I say Up Movement TV. Pepper Skull were there earlier. Appreciate the ones and ones. I mean, remember, say people like up the live. And if you never like up the live when you forward in, like up the live when you forward out and leave a comment in the comment section and just big up the live. Me I say once again, thank everybody for tuning in to Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV, the channel with the most vibes as usual. And that's why I say real vibes, me I go link here, me and you get working on that thing there. Yeah, my bro.
Yeah, man. We're there, man. Big up on yourself. Everybody in that chat. Mr. Gaza, up yourself.
All
Randy,
right.
big up.
All right.
Peace.
Bless up everybody. And we're
Yeah.
checking out on the next live. See me.